It's time for Lander Legends Baseball on County 10. Coming up, the Porter's Tailgate Show, live on County 10's YouTube and Facebook page, and on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM. Coming up, a preview of today's game and catching up with the team. Now, let's send it over to Wyatt Barichka, who has the call for today's games.
Well, it ain't going to get any cooler here. Projections, that first pitch, 81 degrees. Game 2 might have a high of 90 here in Pocatello, Idaho, as we get set for the final doubleheader of the season between the Pocatello Razorbacks and your hometown Lander Legends. Good morning, folks. I'm Wyatt Barichka, bringing you Legends Baseball live on the County 10 Sports Network, as we got a lot going on today. The final doubleheader. We got some tournament talks we got to talk about. We'll talk about that later on the broadcast. Is essentially the answer is we won't know what's happening until the bracket is officially set. The Legends coming off of a two-game sweep by Pocatello Rebels. Those were finals of 13-3 and also of 7-5, as the Lander Legends were trying to come back. Unfortunately, fell in their contest. As trying to see the final scores there: 13-3 in Game 1, Game 2, 5-7. As Pocatello Razorbacks, though, they're a team that the Legends are going to have a lot to deal with, as the Razorbacks are 26-10 on the season. They are coming off of a dominating sweep over the Post 65 team. As we're trying to get those scores brought up here in just a second, is the Razorbacks, the single A program as well here in Pocatello, Idaho. Is we'll talk a little bit more. As found some interesting information about this Pocatello Legion baseball program and kind of how they do things. And eventually it all comes down to giving the chance for the Pocatello Running Rebels a chance to go to the World Series. They're still looking for that, but we'll talk about more as that comes on. Those scores yesterday against the Post 65 Dragons were 21-1 in Game 1 and 16-5 in Game 2. The last loss for Pocatello comes on July 8th against Minico, 4-3. They don't have a lot of losses. They have one loss to Powell, Wyoming in June. That was, I believe, at a Woodbat tournament. And they've also played the Douglas Cats. They got a victory over them. Then the Green River Knights as well, 11-4. As I'm trying to find the Pocatello Evanston games in that one. They were able to sweep them in May 27th to be exact. Those were the first two games on their game changer that they have. So it must have been the first games of the season, 12-7 and 9-4. So there's a chance that Lander and Evanston, if they meet up, will have some common opponents. Those include Powell as well, and some in-state teams as well. Again, the Lander Legends, final two games before district tournament play next week. We will have the full interview with Eric Baker as well today, as David Thompson unfortunately can't be here for game number 2. And so it will be Paul Gale and Eric Baker to lead the team today, and I caught up with Eric Baker. So with that, we're going to step aside. We'll get some potential score updates around the state and give you a recap of what was happening in yesterday's action in the Northwest Quad. We'll step aside. We'll be back right after this.
Our community supports the LVHS Tigers, and Altitude Interiors on Main Street is no exception. Altitude Interiors is Lander's expert in flooring, window coverings, cabinets, and more. The inside of your home is like a team jersey. Every so often, you just need a redesign. The team at Altitude has the best playbook in town and can help you with your projects from start to finish. And they'll make sure you get the look and feel of your dreams. Altitude Interiors supports Tiger Athletics, and they're here for you too at 333 Main Street in Lander.
At Central Wyoming College, your future starts here. Join CWC's automotive program and turn your passion for cars into one of the most in-demand technical careers. From classic cars to ones that park themselves, CWC's expert automotive instructors combine state-of-the-art technology, small class sizes, and one-on-one attention to help you earn your certification in automotive service excellence. Apply now for several scholarships available only to our automotive students. Make your way to Central and join the new generation of automotive technicians.
Tires, tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
This is the Porter's Tailgate Show, live on County 10's YouTube and Facebook page, and on KOBE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
We continue our Porter's Tailgate Show. They are brought to you by Porter's Mountain View Supply. They are a proud sponsor of Legends Baseball this season and this broadcast today. They got everything you need from new installs to supplies and accessories. That's Porter's on North Federal and Riverton, online at portersmvs.com. Taking a look at some scores around the state yesterday. The Cheyenne Hawks defeated the Casper Drillers 7-6 in Game 1. They would flip things as the Drillers won Game 2 12-4. The big one yesterday was the Powell Pioneers against the Cody Cubs. That was to determine the number 1 and 2 seeds out of the Northwest Quad. Powell won Game 1 6-0, courtesy of a no-hitter delivered by Brock Johnson, 13 strikeouts in the contest. In Game 2, Powell was able to sweep Cody 16-11, so Cody the number 2 seed, and we're going to talk a little bit more during the broadcast of this tournament that is supposed to be next week, because there is a chance of play-in game might happen on Tuesday. We'll find out officially, hopefully later on today or tomorrow when we have that tournament. Like we said, we've been saying it, when we have the bracket official, we will have it on County10.com. Green River was able to defeat Rollins in their lone game on Friday, 12-2, as Green River is a definite lock now at the number 1 seed. If tournament play-ins don't happen, that might be Lander's first matchup against the Knights of Green River. With that, we're going to step aside for another timeout. I caught up with head coach Eric Baker. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it is for a one-time use or event. That is why they offer tools, equipment, and party supply rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Centers, 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
We continue our pregame coverage of today's game. It's now time for our pregame interview.
Who is going to have to be elevated to head coach today. You're going to get the interview. But, Coach, what's the reflect yesterday? Game 1, tough one, a 10-run rule game. It kind of something you guys seen all year. But there, obviously you said there was a message that you were saying in that in-between, and Game 2 was a lot different story. Just kind of reflect on yesterday.
Yeah, the first game we just had everybody yelling at each other, make a mistake. They were yelling at them. Where I just saw that the kids that were saying stuff were doing the same kind of mistakes, and so between games I just told them, hey, let's not yell at anybody. Let's just kind of get some team unity together and play and run everything out, because everybody's doing the same mistakes. There's no reason yelling at one kid for that, and when you're doing the same thing. And so I just kind of between games said something, and the next game, they all came out and cheered each other on more than yelling at each other. So I thought second game was a lot better as a team than we've seen in the past.
I was going to say something in that 5th or 6th inning. I can't remember exactly, but something just was clicking. You guys were able to get some really good quality hits. I mean, way out there in center field and left field. Just kind of talk about the batting yesterday, how it kind of got better as the game went on.
Yeah, we just kind of told them to, take their pitch. A lot of times the guys are just going up and swinging away, and we want them to be aggressive, but, we're swinging stuff in the dirt, and, we had them scoot up a little bit in the box, and some of them because they throw a lot more off-speed pitches, but, let the ball come deeper, and then, try to hit up the middle, and, get better quality at bats, and, the kids started doing it and started, putting the bat on the ball.
And, Coach, this is the final game final regular season games before, everything goes on. Just kind of how do you want to see the team attack today? Obviously it's a fun opportunity to play Pocatello, and obviously you're going to get probably the better of the two teams here today. So just kind of what is the goal that you hope to accomplish, and what would you like to see today?
Same kind of thing. Like, we're going to see some pretty good teams in our tournament. So this is going to be, those upper teams in our brackets. So I'm hoping these guys will see some better pitching. Those guys go out and get some good at bats again. So when we get to our districts, they've seen it, been there. Like today, we're going to be a little short-handed on some pitching side of it. So we're just going to have to go out there and just play some ball and see what we can do.
I was going to ask you about the pitching. Obviously, you were kind of mentioning not even 5 pitchers are available, from my understanding. Just when a pitcher is going to be in a game, they're probably going to be going quite a bit. And obviously, I believe Bush is starting here in game 1, and he can provide a good quality game. We saw that against Rollins. But how do you make sure pitchers are good enough to go the distance so you don't have to really kind of start getting those other pitchers coming in early in the game 1?
Yeah, today's going to be one of those different ones. Like I said, we've got 3 young kids that can throw. We've got Ty can come back from yesterday, and we've got Braden. And the bad thing about that is we don't have really another catcher right now, and then we don't have another set of catching gear, so we're going to have to finagle something there. But with the young kids coming in, we're just going to have to, pace them a little bit. If they get in a little bit of trouble, I'm going to have to go call timeout and, go out and take some time off the clock for him and calm him down a little bit. But like I said, we're going to have, especially William and Jacob, these guys are going to have to, come out and strong like they have in the past. And, hopefully our defense backs them up a little bit. And, that's where we get in a little bit of trouble. We make a routine ball tough, and then the kid pitchers I think get a little frustrated, and we go longer than what we should.
Yeah, some of the C guys, or junior guys, I guess is what you guys call them, who have been elevated, are really they're doing good things at the senior level. Just how do you make sure that doesn't get to them, especially against a team that you're going to see today who kind of really dominated yesterday's games? Yeah,
that's going to be a tough one. Like I said, we're just going to have to see how things go, and hopefully early on that they're prepared, and hopefully like I said, that's a good thing about them. We've played them in a few other games, so I think the stage fright was going to be hopefully out of it a little bit, and hopefully today is going to be another game for those younger kids, and we're going to need it because like I said, they're we're going to even have to use these guys probably in districts. So this would be good for especially Jacob and them guys to come in and throw, and that'll show us as a coaches this next week, hey, we're down a couple runs, let's bring Jacob in, he's done pretty good throwing strikes and stuff like that. So it's going to be good for all of us, and even the older kids are going to have to step up a little bit more than what they have, and and get those guys going, cheering on too, instead of the other opposite of being more negative and be more positive for once. So but yeah, I think that everything's going to be good today.
Perfect, Coach. Anything I left out? Anything you want to mention?
No, I just thank you for coming down here and doing this for us, and for the parents that aren't coming.
Perfect, Coach. Thank you for your time.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Eric Baker. We'll be back here on the County 10 Sports Network.
Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery is proud to be a supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Brown Sugar is a locally owned and operated restaurant located in downtown Riverton. Their passion is coffee and locally sourced foods. Be sure to stop in for dinner service and look for a new menu coming soon. Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery. See them online at brownsugarcoffeeroastery.com or stop in at 203 East Main Street, Riverton.
You're tuned to Lander Legends Baseball on County 10's YouTube page.
This is it, the final 2 regular season games for the Lander Legends as they take on the Pocatello Razorbacks out of Pocatello, Idaho. We are in Pocatello, Idaho. KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM. Y-Bridge bringing you Lander Legends Baseball, as Pocatello obviously going to be the home team in this contest. But let's take a look at the Lander Legends batting lineup to start in Game 1. It'll start with Luca Kramer, followed by Braden Baker, Dymar in the number 3 spot. In number 4 is Cody Cunningham, Heikkila at number 5. Hunter Keene is the number 6 hitter, Justin Whelan at number 7. Jacob Bush, who will do the pitching duties to start here in Game 1, will be the 8th batter. And William Olin will be the number 9 hitter for the Lander Legends. Pocatello, and they're all whites. You got Pocatello across the chest. You got the kind of silver numbers for them with the blue and gray cap. Legends going to be in their road greens, white bottoms, Lander across the chest. And again, this is a batter, Luca Kramer, who had himself really a great game yesterday. I believe he reached on base almost every time. except for the one at bat, I think yesterday had a triple out into center field. And now we'll try to get things going here as Lander Legends 7-21 on the season. Pocatello 24-10 as it'll be the first pitch delivered in there, and it's going to be high and inside for ball one. As Luca Kramer, the left-handed batter for Lander. Pitching is Rickson Sotelo, also called Ricky. Talking with some of the folks here up in the press boxes. The next pitch is in there for ball two. Kramer has a 2-0 count. As the Razorbacks were in action yesterday, got a sweep. It was after the Lander Rebels games. The next pitch is going to be low and outside for ball three as Kramer has a 3-0 count here. Only one camera. Again, connectivity issues. We are worried that there might be some stream crashes as the next pitch will go low but in the zone for strike one. So in the event that happens, we are going to quickly try to get back on the air so you're not missing any action as the 3-1 pitch by Sotelo is delivered, and Kramer will get on a 5-pitch walk to lead off the game here as we're trying to keep things cooled as well. That's another thing we are having to battle here today, is trying to keep things cool. But Kramer is on via the walk, and Braden Baker now, who is going to probably be catching quite a bit from here on out, depending on how Lakota is, who unfortunately was injured in Powell's. Baker will hit this one out into the left field for a single. First pitch for Braden Baker, that puts Legends with 2 on, just like that, with Ty Martin up to bat.
Number 68.
As again, Eric Baker going to do the head coaching duties for the Legends here in game one, or both games today. Getting David Thompson out for the Legends as the first pitch comes in, as it gets the low outside corner for strike one. As the count will go 0-1 for Ty Martin. A little bit of breeze, but still quite hot out here. 80 degrees. That's a little bit cooler than the first 2 games yesterday, as Ty Martin will chop foul for strike two. Just like that, the Legends have a 0-2 count, and Landers might not be waiting until Wednesday. They might be waiting until Tuesday for a potential play-in game, as there was rumors going around as Ty Martin will foul and keep his at-bat alive. The Legends and Rollins might be playing Tuesday in Cali in a play-in game with 7 teams in the district tournament. Powell, the number 1 seed, the winner of Lander and Rollins would play Cody, but again, that's not official. That is something that has been going around as Ty Martin going to chop this one, a chance for 2. There's the throw to first, and Ty Martin's going to reach on first. So Martin will reach on the fielder's choice. Baker going to be out on second. Kramer advances to third, and that puts runners on the corners. So that's just one out. Brings up Cody Cunningham. And again, Legends with 1 out and 2 on. Runners on the corners. And up on deck is Coulter Heikela. Cunningham, you see him kind of likes to wave that bat around until the hitch comes in. So till the left-hand pitcher delivers, will go low for ball 1. 1-0 count for Cody Cunningham, who will play first today. Is Cunningham getting a sign from Baker? Eric Baker, to be exact. We appreciate Eric for taking some time to do a pregame interview, as the next pitch will go low again for ball 2. And then, like we mentioned, a potential playing game, that might not even happen. It might just be how the original bracket that is currently drafted is set. It'd be Lander and I believe Green River game 1. If the play-in does not happen, the 2-0 pitch is going to be high for ball 3, as Cunningham has a chance to load the bases up with Coulter Heikela up on deck. 3-0 the count. Cunningham with Ty Martin on first, Kramer on third. Sotelo delivers. That's going to get in the zone for strike 1 as Cody Cunningham now sees a pitch. 3-1 count here. As Pocatello hosting the Lander Legends, as Cunningham will foul that straight back to us, and it will be a full count payoff pitch coming from Sotelo. Number 15, the left-hand pitcher, Cody Cunningham, the right-hand batter. And now you're fighting to get on base and have the bases loaded with only one out. Full count for Cody Cunningham. As the pitch comes in, that's going to be swung and missed. Strike 3 as Cody Cunningham gets caught, and that will put 2 away on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. And now Coulter Heikla, who had a decent games yesterday on the plate. We'll get a good hit as well for the Legends, as Heikla will step in for his first at-bat here today. This is the final day of the regular season for the Lander Legends. This is the first pitch will go high for ball 1. Most teams, their season completed, it's kind of waiting for district tournament play to come. As Heikla faces a 1-0 count. Martin on first will swing and chop it fouled, as there's still a little bit of mud puddles in there, and it's going to be 1-1 the count now for Coulter Heikla with 2 on here. Again, something the Legends going to have to see is try to get runners in when they're in opportunistic moments. 2 outs and 2 on here. Count is 1-1 for Heikla. Martin advances to second, swung on and missed. There's the throwdown, as Ty Martin going to stay safe on second. So now there's a chance for 2 to come in if Heikla can put a good connection there with his bat. As Heikla did swing on that one. Again, our camera moved a little bit. We're going to try to hopefully not have to bring out the shade as much as the 1-2 pitch comes in. That's going to be high and outside for ball 2 as the count evens up at 2 apiece. As the throw gets a little away there from the catcher for Pocatello, and Orada, hopefully I say that name right again. Appreciate all the help both Pocatello teams have helped out with name pronunciation. Some good information as that pitch just outside for ball 3, as Heikla might have just been lucky right there. Good framing there by Orada. As Pocatello again, really not many, there's no seniors on the team, mostly juniors. As the full count pitch comes in, Heikla swing and miss, strike 3, and that will retire the side. As Lander had 2 left on, one at scoring position, or 2 both in scoring position. We'll step aside, get you the bottom of the first right after this on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, online at county10.com.
Eyes on Fremont is a proud supporter of student athletes and athletics all across Fremont County. Ensuring crisp and clear vision is only one part of first-rate eye care. In addition to testing visual activity, the doctors at Eyes on Fremont focus on the comprehensive and long-term health of your eyes and vision. Eyes on Fremont uses the latest technology such as digital imaging to inspect your eyes thoroughly during a comprehensive eye and vision assessment. Stop in at 111 South Broadway, Riverton, or call 856-9000 for an appointment today. Fremont Toyota of Lander is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. When you're looking for a vehicle, whether it's new or used, Fremont Toyota has got you covered with the best inventory across the state of Wyoming. Experience the Fremont Toyota difference. From service to the sale, let the professional staff take care of you and drive off happy knowing you made the right choice. Stop into 103 Fremont Way on the Wild West end of Lander and get your vehicle picked out today. Gales Carpet Floor and Home is happy to support student athletes in sports across Fremont County. Gales Carpet One Floor and Home has been a Fremont County fixture for decades, specializing in flooring, window coverings, and cabinets, as well as the professional certified installation of those products. Stop into Gales Floor and Home today at 220 East Main Street, Riverton, or see them online at galescarpet1riverton.com.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, streaming online at county10.com. We go to the bottom of the first. Legends left 2 on as Heikla would miss for strike 3. Let's take a look at the fielding starting lineup for the legends here in game one. Jacob Bush going to lead off the pitching duties, throwing it to Braden Baker at the catcher position. At first is Cody Cunningham, followed by Coulter Heikela at second. Hunter King will play shortstop today with Luca Kramer out in third. Out in left field is Justin Whelan, Ty Martin out in center. And you have William Olin out in right field. As we will get set here, will be Cutter Stuckey. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Up to bat first for the Pocatello Razorbacks, number 2. As I said that right, I had to wait for the PA announcer to make sure I said that correctly here as Bush will get set here. First pitch is being lined up and delivered for a high pitch, ball 1. So again, a great facility here. You have kind of stadium seat-like seats. As Bush delivers the 1-0, goes into the dirt for ball 2. Again, not really the dirt, it's really the turf. You got turf at home plate. And it reaches all the way to the edge of the grass, the first base and third base side. You have turf a little bit behind. Rest of it is just grass and dirt here as the 2-0 pitch goes outside for ball 3. And then again, there's a lot of playing room here for foul balls and pass pitches, so kind of more favorable for the visiting teams. That's going to be a 4-pitch walk by Stuckey, who gets to first base. Just like that, Pocatello has a runner on here. Again, scored 21 runs in one of their games yesterday against the Dragons of Post 65. As this will bring up Garrett Keller, the shortstop. We will get set here. Is again 1 on a 4-pitch walk. Legends really not much pitching available as a runner goes. Bunch shows. Baker going to hold on to it and throw it back to Bush for ball 1. His Gal will go 1-0 for Keller. We will get set for the next pitch. As Bush will take a look at second, and he's going to step off the mound. And we'll reset the 1-0 count. Bush gets set, fire away, swung on. His Hunter Keene will back glove it, will throw it over to Cody Cunningham. It's not going to be in time. And that will keep 2 on for Pocatello. Stuckey is on second. Keller reaches on the infield single. Yeah, Hunter Keene really had to kind of let that get to him on that one, just to kind of get the footing and the kind of position right there. And so that will bring up Hudson John, the DH for the Razorbacks here in game number 1, as he'll see the first pitch go by for ball 1. So again, 2 on, no outs for Pocatello. As the 1-0 pitch fires in, goes inside, make it 2-0. So again, you got Bush, you have Olin available today, you have Ty Martin who can come back here for the next games, but again, you want to save as much pitching as possible for district tournament, as this one will fly out to center field. That's going to get over Ty Martin, and that will bring in at least 1 run, and it will, as Ty Martin thought he had that. I just got a little over him, and you're seeing some frustration out there from Ty Martin, as that will make it 1-0 Pocatello. As Stuckey scores and actually brings up his brother Cash Stuckey. I believe that might be an error by Ty Martin, and looked like he might have had it. He came up and got a little over him. R2's son cut it right in the way, too, as Bush will deliver the first pitch to Cash Stuckey for strike 1. So Pocatello, 1-0 lead, no outs here. So again, it's a fly ball, gets by Ty Martin, and the next pitch is going to be way high and inside for ball 1. The count evens up at 1 apiece here. In district tournaments next week, we'll have all of Lander baseball at the districts live on the County 10 Sports Network as the 1-1 pitch from Bush is wind up and delivered for another high pitch for ball 2. As the count will go 2-1 now for Stuckey, who has runners on second and third, both in scoring position. Is Bush going to take a quick glance at third, does it again. And well, delivers. This one gets by Baker. Nice job by Baker to keep it in front of him for ball 3. Three-1 the count now. As Bush will take a moment now. Deliver. Is that one going to be just high for ball 4? And that will load the bases up. This will bring up the number 5 hitter of the lineup, Flynn. Gavin Flynn, the third baseman, and Eric Baker are going to come out and just kind of calm Bush down here. And you heard that in the pregame interview. Just got to settle these pitchers down and get not many pitchers available for Lander. And Eric Baker just going to come out and have a quick chat here with Bush. And with that, we want to thank Gambles. Thanks for tuning in to today's broadcast of Legends Baseball. Our broadcasts are made possible by great sponsors like Gambles at 420 Main, right in the middle of town. Shane at Gambles has truckloads of furniture waiting for you, and delivery is always free within 30 miles of the store. I want to give a big thanks to Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care for sponsoring this broadcast. Staff at the clinic in Lander and Riverton want to remind you not to ignore those annual wellness visits. Make your appointment at Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care. Let's stay healthy together. As Bush has a full loaded bases here. No outs at the number 5 hitter in Gavin Flynn. As Bush will take a moment, deliver the next pitch, and that one was going to be just low for ball 1. So Pocatello, even though it's kind of two different programs, the Razorbacks and the Rebels, they actually come together and select players. He was talking with the head coach of the Razorbacks, and Chris Segal, and mentioned the next pitch will go low for ball 3. They kind of get players, obviously older players, getting the AA opportunity, but the big goal is to send the Running Rebels, to that World Series, which they're still looking to get to, as the next pitch will go high for ball 4, and that will bring in a run. So that will now be 2-0 Pocatello. And the number 6 hitter in Nick Arata, the catcher, up. So he has the bases loaded now with no outs here. Again, they will get players here. So the two teams that Lander is facing is a team mostly filled with juniors. As Bush will deliver an inside pitch for ball 1. As Bush really trying to really get settled in here, is hasn't really had many pitches get to the zone. As the count is 1-0. Bush on the next pitch will deliver it, and there's a pitch in the zone. 4 strike ones. The count evens up at 1 apiece. Out of the zone, can he now stay in there? With the bases loaded, no outs here as Bush fires it in. That one going to be swung on and fouled for strike 2. Both teams batting 9 here in the games. At least here in game 1. Yesterday, the first game for the Rebels and Lander, they had 11s. That was going to be a high pitch for ball 2 here. 2-2 the count now for Arata. Here at Pocatello, Idaho, final games of the regular season for Lander as Bush delivers an high pitch ball 3 as the count goes full. A 3-2 pitch coming for Bush, can he put one away here with the bases loaded? Here's the delivery. This one going to be popped fouled. It looks like straight back for the count to remain full here. So the at-bat stays alive for Orada on the 3-2. As Bush gets the call, delivers inside ball 4, and that will now make it 3-2. Pocatello, or 3-0 Pocatello. Is coming up to bat now will be Taylor Stringfellow. That's a pretty cool name right there. Stringfellow is going to have a pitch runner here for the Razorbacks. It's number 9, Austin Gleed, who will come in and will run now for Orada, who is the catcher, so you can see why that change was made. As Bush will fire this one. This could be pop up in the air. Kramer looks for it, tries to track it down. And you're seeing that sun right now kind of get in the way as Kramer's wears some shades, but that sun kind of in the way there, and that will be strike 1. Breeze picking up, but like I said, it's not going to get any cooler as Stringfellow has a 0-1 count here. And he is a left-handed batter for the Razorbacks of Pocatello, Idaho. Bush fires and got him on that high outside part of the zone. And now Bush ahead of the count here. 0-2 now for Stringfellow. Bush 0-2 looking to put one away, and that one going to be just outside as you're seeing Baker really trying to frame that pitch. Frame it right there and couldn't get it in as the count's now 1-2 for Taylor Stringfellow with bases loaded, no outs. This one going to be popped up into the air. Here is either Olin or Heikla, and this is going to drop. A run will come in. And that will make it now 4-0 in favor of Pocatello. There was confusion there on who was going to get it, either Heikela or Olin out and right. And so now Stringfellow will reach on first. And 4 runs in a row come in, all with no outs. As you got Flynn on third, Gleed on second. Now up to bat will be Hansen, Hunter Hansen, number 4, who's playing second and lets the first pitch go by for ball 1. And Stringfellow, who just basically can't fire that one right there, blooped it right between Heikela and Olin. Will get it in there as the next pitch going to be high for ball 2. There's a chance to put now on away there. Had a couple of opportunities as Lander in the contest, put a couple of outs. Is that one going to get the outside part of the zone for strike 1? As Bush has a 2-1 count now against Hansen. Bush gets set, fires away. This one going to be sliced out into left field. That will bring in the 5th run for Pocatello. They have a 5-0 advantage over the Lander Legends, as that's an RBI single for Hunter Hansen. As Pocatello has put everybody on so far, there's still no outs on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. And right now, the Legends kind of just got to do whatever they can to produce some outs here. As Bush now will take on Myers is on the first pitch. Will throw it, will hit it to Bush. Bush will throw it home for the out. And Myers will reach on the fielder's choice. Puts Gleed out at home. Stringfellow to third. You have Hansen to second. And now we are back to the top of the order in Cutter Stuckey. So 10 batters now have come up for Pocatello. Bush now will get set here to deliver the first pitch. Again to Stuckey, who walked in his first at bat and lets it go by for ball one, as he's not seen anything in the strike zone. One oh the count now. As Bush will fire it in. It's fouled off for strike one. I want to give a big thanks to Wyoming Catholic College, who sponsor our academic spotlight during the 2022-23 high school year. As Bush on the 1-1 to Stuckey will fire it in. And that's going to be high and outside for ball two. As Gal will go 2-1 now for Stuckey. Legends actually have their first down. I forgot about putting the out on the board on that force out at home, as Stuckey will duck it for ball three. Could have got the head right, could have got the helmet right there if it was to be the case. But the count going 3-1 for Stuckey. 3-1 for Stuckey. Bush fires it in. This one going to be popped up way high in the air as Cody Cunningham and Coulter Heikkila were both going for it. Cunningham will call for out number two. So here's a chance for Legends to get out of the inning with 5 runs across home plate. So we'll bring up Garrett Keller again, who is 1 of 1 today, singled in his first at-bat on an infield single, actually. Bush will fire it in. So he's facing his 11th batter in this inning as he'll deliver a first pitch for ball one. 1-0 the count now for Keller. As Bush, not checking anybody, just knows the bases are loaded. This one going to be fouled straight back. Then we'll hit the sidewalk for the 1-1 count. Yeah, we are outside, so foul ball is coming to us. We're going to watch for everything here from County 10. You can check out the balloon rallies on our social media pages. Same taking off as that balloon rally in Riverton happened yesterday and today. Is this one will foul off for strike two. 1-2 the count with the bases loaded here. 5 runs right now have crossed the plate. Again, the 11th batter that Bush has seen as he'll deliver a high pitch for ball two. This is going to be a good opponent to end the regular season here. Is the Razorbacks 24-10 on the year, according to Game Changer, as Bush fires it away. This one going to be hit out into left, and a run will score. Here comes actually another one. Here's the throw. Kramer thought about throwing it home, but it was going to be too late there, as that will be a 2-run RBI single. Bringing in runs number 6 and 7 as Hunter Hansen and Stringfellow has scored. Myers is on second, and that puts Garrett Keller on first. So a 2-run RBI single out into the left puts the Pocatello Razorbacks up 7-0 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard here in game number 1 in Pocatello. So this will bring up the DH, Hudson John, as he'll let the first pitch go by for ball one. John also reached on a single in his first at-bat. As when Bush has located him in the zone, Pocatello has really taken advantage of him. As the 1-0 pitch goes outside for ball two, is you're hearing the breeze this time, not our fan. And now we actually have our fan covered up by a jacket cooling off the equipment. Kind of having to do some of our own cooling equipment as this one fouls off for strike one. 2-1 the count now. As I'm Our jacket blow off here, but luckily everything is staying cool right now as Bush will fire this one, fouls off for strike two. Chance to put this inning to a close. A long first inning here by Pocatello. As the count 2-2 again. Just saw moments ago where Garrett Keller hit a two-run RBI knockout into left. As John waits the pitch from Bush. Bush will fire it in, and that will be high for ball three. 3-2 the count now. I apologize for any camera movement as well as full count here for Pocatello as this one fouls off. Runner was going, and we have a pitcher warming up for a Legends, and it's going to be Kramer, who is Dane Kramer to be exact, warming up for the Legends. It's a tough one to see here. The first swung and missed, strike three in the inning. Finally comes to a close for the Legends as they put 12 batters up, 7 runs across. We'll step aside. Top of the second coming up right here on the County 10 Sports Network.
High Country Hearing Center supports patient hearing health care with a superior standard of practice for our Wyoming families, and we are proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. High Country Hearing Centers has been serving Wyoming's hearing health care needs since 1979. High Country Hearing Centers will always provide superior hearing instrument technology and standard of care practices to help you stay connected with family and help you maintain a more active and healthier Wyoming lifestyle. Make an appointment today in Lander at 1460 West Main or in Rock Springs at 514 Broadway.
Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care support Fremont County athletics. We are a locally owned, multi-specialty healthcare group that is proud to serve the Lander and Riverton communities. Our goal is to provide convenient quality care for all ages. We offer a wide array of services including family and internal medicine, pediatrics, women's care, and urgent care. Additionally, we have on-site labs, echocardiograms, stress tests, x-ray, and ultrasound in both communities. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care are here for you in Fremont County. Let's stay healthy together.
This is the Porter's Tailgate Show.
Oh, there we go. There's technical difficulty, something we saw yesterday. We were trying to play our music and something else decides it wants to play there. So it's 7-0 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Pocatello just has taken over here, and that was just in the first inning of play. 7 runs come across. Everybody but 2 batters were able to cross home plate because there was a force out at home, and then Bush was able to strike out. As due up for Lander will be at 6-7 hitters due up. Hunter Keene, Justin Whelan, Jacob Bush, all due up here in this inning, as it is still Sotelo who is up to bat or up to pitch still for the Razorbacks, and will deliver the first pitch for ball 1. As Pocatello also will have a new pitcher warm up as well. It's actually Daxton Polson who is warming up for the Razorbacks. That's going to be interesting, even though Sotelo only faced 5 batters. As the next pitch will get in the low part of the zone for strike 1. As the count is at 2-1 now for Hunter Keene. And great conditions. Besides the hot, is that swing and miss for strike 2. Good, Dave, to have the Legend season, regular season, come to an end. For Landers, again, district tournaments next. Right now, we have it for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Again, there's a potential playoff game as that is fouled off. The count stays 2-2. Like we mentioned, there could potentially be a game on Tuesday if things get changed between Lander and Rollins, with the winner playing Cody in the first round as the next pitch goes low for ball 3 as the count goes full here. Again, we found that out last night or yesterday. That was something that could happen. Again, nothing is official, and then we heard it might just be back to the original bracket that was set up, as that will be a ball 4 pitch, and Hunter Keene is able to get on base courtesy of the walk. This will now bring up Justin Whelan, as he will check with Eric Baker, third base side. And normally Eric Baker is on the first base side with David Thompson getting the signs, but this time it is Eric Baker doing the duties here. Again, Pocatello again warming up a new pitcher. Sotell, the left-hander, delivers. Swung there by Whelan and miss it for strike 1. The count will go 0-1 for Whelan. Again, Keene on first. The pitch fires away. Curveball is way too high for ball 1 as the count goes 1-1 now for Whelan. Few games happening today, including some tournament play. And Lander and Pocatello being one of those, as Justin Whelan will hit this one out to right. This one is going to drop. This one's going to bounce all the way to the fence. Hunter Keene is going to round second. He's going to make his way to third. They're going to send Hunter Keene home as Whelan is going to get to third, and Keene will slide. He's safe. And that is an RBI triple from Justin Whelan, as Lander is not something you normally see is tripled by Lander, but man, the bats here sometimes for Lander have been big, as Lander is finally on the board with their first run of the game, courtesy of a RBI triple from Justin Whelan. As that took a bounce and went all the way to the fence, and now Jacob Bush, who has Justin Whelan now 90 feet away, up to bat, as Bush will let the first pitch go by for strike 1. Rollins in Buffalo playing, as that game is actually in Buffalo. I am not mistaken at 1-3, as Bush will let the next pitch go by for strike 2. So a big triple by Justin Whelan brought Hunter Keene home. And now Jacob Bush trying to really one-up it and bring Justin Whelan home, as Bush will let it go by for ball 1. And one more conference game on another conference game. The Sheridan Troopers are at Rock Springs for those games. And quick look from Corrado to the dugout. It's the Cheyenne Sixers, Casper Oilers, Laramie, all in Fort Collins for tournament play. The AA regular season ends next week. There will be some games tomorrow as well. Jackson is at Boise today. But again, AA has their regular season end next week, and it's just into a straight state tournament. They don't have districts because it's 8 teams in the AA ranks. As the 1-2 pitch from Bush is going to be check swing there, but it was the ball 2 pitch, as Bush didn't even attempt to run down to third, as he checks with the umpire. Got Coach Olin out there on first, as Bush gets caught looking and is frustrated on that one, and that will put one away. As Bush gets caught looking, and it's going to be 1 out, as Justin Whelan still hangs out on third, and now brings out the right fielder, William Olin, for the Lander Legends, as again Breeze continuing to pick up here. As Olin will let the first pitch go by on a nice curveball for strike 1. only single A games are today, as the next pitch is in there for ball or strike 2. So Buffalo, Rollins, and Lander, the single A teams who are scheduled to play the final games, it looks like today, unless something's on Monday, but I don't think teams will play, as Olin will hit this one right to second base. It will be out number 3, or out number 2, excuse me, on a ground out, but Justin Whelan will cross home plate. That makes this game 2 runs for Lander. Pocatello holds on a 5-run advantage, and again, Pocatello scored all of those in the first inning. Making the play there was the second baseman, Hunter Hansen. So he threw it over to the first baseman, Stringfield, as Luca Kramer is back up to the top of the order. This is the second time Lander is going through their lineup. Kramer walked in his first at-bat. Was able to reach third, but was held there, as the 1-0 pitch will be swung on and missed. 4 strike ones. The count evens up at 1 apiece. Pocatello has Idaho State University, home of the, I believe it, home of Idaho State, and that next pitch is going to be high for ball 2. I lost my train of thought there for a second, as Kramer will take a second and come back, as it looks like the warm-up done there by Paulson is complete. So it'll be Kramer swinging and missing for strike 2. So again, Sotelo didn't give anything in the first, but 2 runs have crossed for Lander here in this second inning, as there's a 7-2 score on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard, as Kramer will hit this one deep. This one is going to go to right center field. It's going to be caught, though. That looked good for a moment, but making the play all the way out in center. Apologies, there is Stuckey, and he will put the inning to the close, as Kramer, a nice hit there, but just Stuckey getting there in time. So Legends put 2 across, though, in the top of the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning right after this, as Pocatello has a 7-2 advantage. Back here on the County 10 Sports Network.
Together.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Northside Auto Body Shop in Lander is proud to support sports and student athletes for the 22-23 season. Northside Auto Body is a staple in the Lander community and is primarily engaged in automotive body, paint, and interior repair and maintenance. If you hit a deer or have a vehicle accident, Northside will get your repairs handled and accept all forms of insurance. Javi and the crew got you covered at Northside Auto Body Shop, 323 North 2nd Street, Lander. Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
Bottom of the second inning coming up here. It's 7-2, as Lander was able to bring 2 across in that inning. The top of the second, as Pocatello again scored 7 in that first inning, and they're going to try to continue to keep it going here for the Razorbacks. Due up here will be the 4-5-6 to lead off the inning, is Cash Stuckey, followed by Flynn and Orada. to lead off as Bush still on the mound will deliver the first pitch on the outside part of the zone, but 2 outside for ball 1. Stuckey reached on a walk in his first at-bat. And we'll get set here. The 1-0 pitch delivered, and this one going to be swung on a little chopper. Nice there, up there by Kramer. Can he get the throw in time and gets it in there? What a play by Luca Kramer, as he is really having himself a weekend. Makes a nice play at third and gets the first out of the inning. The bat's working for Kramer. Now the fielding on that one puts the early out there for the Razorbacks. Is now up is Flynn. His first pitch will be in there for ball 1. Wow, what a play there, and making a diving play right there for Luca Kramer to give the Legends and Pocatello on an early out, as Bush will deliver a pitch on the outside corner for strike 1 as the count goes 1-2 now. As Gavin Flynn on the 1-1 again. He also walked in his first at-bat as Bush now attacking that outside part of the zone, and it's really kind of working out right now as he has a 1-2 count against Flynn. Did get 1 strikeout in that last inning. That retired the first inning, as this one's going to be put up in the air. Cody Cunningham looks to track it down. Was going to try to put it away and drops it fouled. And so that will save the at-bat, and the count will stay 1-2 as Cunningham looked like he had it, just couldn't close the glove all the way. As the count is now 1-2. As Gavin Flynn trying to get Pocatello on base here. Bush will get set, winds up, delivers. Going to be a high pitch for ball 2 as the count evens up at 2 apiece. 2-2 the count now. Bush winds up, fires, goes outside, and Flynn has worked himself into a full count now. But Bush looking to not lose him here. Only one full count pitch that happened in the last inning. It resulted in a strikeout. This one will result in a walk for Flynn, and he'll reach on first, courtesy of the walk. So now, if a good hit is in the infield, there's a chance to put in 2 here for the Legends and try to get this inning out of here. As Nick Arata, the catcher, up now. Arata also reaching on a walk. And Bush will deliver a first pitch high for ball 1. The Razorbacks, a single A program here in Pocatello. As the next pitch, the runner goes. Baker going to hold it, as it was Flynn who was already taken off as soon as Bush wind up, and he's safe on second. The count is 2-0 for Arata. So that takes out the double play opportunity. Bush will fire it in and try to get that inside corner, and can't do so for ball 3. The count for Arata, trying to have Bush avoid the 3-0 count as Bush stepped off the mound. Flynn gets back on second. And we'll reset here. 3-0 count for Nick Arata, the catcher. As Bush gets set, fires in, and Arata going to take one off, and he's going to sprint down to first. And will stay safe as he got hit by the pitch. Kind of just took a second and then just sprinted down. As Arata going to, I believe, be substituted out here by lead, and he will. As Taylor Stringfield will come up. So 2 on for the Razorbacks. 4 outs on first, second, and third now. Stringfield reached on an error in his first at bat and let the first pitch go way outside for ball 1. And Lander just trying to get some games in, just kind of be really ready for this tournament coming up, as the next pitch is going to be in there for ball 2. District tournament is basically win 2 before you lose 2 type tournament. Lander going to be the number 4 seed out of the Northwest, as the next pitch is going to be high in there for ball 3, as Dane Kramer again is out there warming up for Lander. As the 3-0 pitch is fired in, that one going to catch the inside zone for strike 1, is Stringfellow, sees a pitch. So I was saying Stringfield, it's Taylor Stringfellow. So apologies for the mispronunciation. The 3-2 going to be high for ball 4, and that will load the bases up, as Baker is going to call it time, and we could potentially be seeing a pitching change early here. Bases loaded, and it was Dane Kramer warming up here, but we will find out. Is Eric Baker going to go to the mound here? Is infield also coming in and put the hand on the shoulder, and I think Baker maybe going to let Bush keep going here. As Bush drops it for a moment but picks it back up, but yeah, this is probably just another quick meeting here on the mound, as Bush is he's really trying to settle in here. Was able to get a strikeout in that first inning, but Bush again facing loaded bases here. Only 1 out on the scoreboard. On your Fremont Therapy scoreboard, it's 7-2 with 1 out. As Hunter Hansen is up to bat, he reached on an RBI single in his first at bat, was able to cross home plate as Bush gets set, fires the first pitch as it goes way high for ball 1. Again, games like today where pitching is limited, you're gonna have to hopefully see your pitchers kind of get out of some of these kind of struggles that they put themselves in, as this one's going to be dropped out into left. This should bring in 2 for Pocatello. No, it doesn't. Nice throw there by Justin Whelan. Only allows Flynn to come home. That puts the bases loaded again as Arata stands on third. You have Stringfellow, on second. It's actually not Arata, it's Gleed. As it will be Dawson Myers up. That's an RBI single again by Hansen, and that will make it now 8-2 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard, as Bush will fire it again. Will catch the outside part of the zone for strike 1. That was a heck of a throw there by Whelan. Chris Sekel, the head coach of the Razorbacks, thought about sending Gleed home, and then elected to keep him there. That was a nice throw in by Whelan, as the next pitch is in there for ball 1 as the count goes 1-1 now. The 1-1 fired in. This one going to be popped up in the air. Kramer is looking to track it down, and will get he kind of has to reach a little bit behind, but we'll put it away for out number 2. Is Lander trying to hold Pocatello just now to a single run in this inning. So we'll bring up the top of the order again, and Cutter Stuckey. Garrett Keller up next if he gets the chance, as Bush will fire it. This one fouls off. Cunningham trying to make a play for it. Can't get there as it hits the dirt, and that will be in there for strike 1. As you had almost, there was a chance if that drop, Pocatello might have had 3 come in. At least 2 for sure. Is on first is Hansen. He had to cross the diamond to get back, as the next pitch is in there for ball 1. And when I say cross, he was walking on the grass back, as he was really almost on his way to third. And Stuckey has a 1-1 from Bush. He'll fire it in. That one going low and outside for ball 2. Give it thanks to Fremont Therapy, as your scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Fremont Therapy in Riverton and Lander. For more than 25 years, Fremont Therapy has been Fremont County's leader in physical and occupational therapy. They are proud to provide experienced clinicians to support their athletes and families. They wish all Fremont County teams the best of luck this season as the next pitch is fired in for ball 3 by Bush. Three-one the count with 2 outs here. Pocatello just with 1 across the board, and that will bring in another on a 5-pitch walk, and now we'll make it now 9-2 Pocatello. I think Baker is going to come out, and I believe we are getting a pitching change. This is going to be another meeting. Kramer kind of waiting on the edge of the dugout as Baker will come in, and that will do it for Bush. Is 9-2. A new pitcher comes in. We'll step aside. We'll let Dane Kramer warm up. We'll be back right after this.
Porter's Supply Company in Riverton is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes here in Fremont County. Start your game day off right with the Porter's pregame show and get ready for action. Porter's has everything you need to heat your home this winter with the best selection of wood, gas, or pellet stoves. Good luck to all Fremont County teams from Porter's Supply Company. See Porter's Supply on North Federal in Riverton and online at portersmvs.com.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best. Like you.
Wind River Internet is proud to deliver quality, high-speed internet to businesses and residents across Fremont County. Wind River Internet is the sponsor for the County 10 live stream and sports in our community. Enjoy high-definition broadcasts. Brought to you by Wind River Internet. They also provide reliable phone services that can help you stay in touch with the important people in your life. Experience greater connection today. To get a quote and start enjoying fast, reliable services, call 307-857-2004. That's 857-2004. Or windriverinternet.com.
If you're looking to get upgrades on your vehicle done with bumpers, grill guards, and bedliners, shop locally. Instead of traveling the extra mile to an out-of-town shop, take it to the...
Fortunately, we're going to have to cut that ad short as, again, Dayton Kramer comes in to pitch for the Lander Legends. Bush went 1.2 innings pitched, faced 19 batters, recorded just 1 strikeout, 9 runs, crossing home plate for Pocatello in the game so far, as it will now be Dane Kramer who comes up to pitch as he'll deliver a first pitch in there for strike 1 as he takes on Garrett Keller. As it will be Hudson John next if he gets a chance. Is this one going to be popped up straight behind us for strike 2. Kramer looking to maybe make this a 3-pitch inning for him. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 0-2 the count for Keller. 8th batter in this inning for the Legends. This is going to get by Baker, and the bases will not be loaded anymore as the run comes in, and that will make it now 10-2 in favor of the Pocatello Razorbacks. That will put Hanson on second. Stringfellow goes to third. Gleed cross home. And so now it's been everybody but one who has scored as Kramer will fire for ball 2. Is that one that got passed by Baker was in there for ball 2. Or ball 1. So the count 2-2 now. Kramer fires it in. This one going to be driven out to center. Ty Martin can't field it. A nice job gloving it. That will be an RBI single. Ty Martin couldn't grab it, but that will advance and put the runners on the corners. That brought in Stringfellow. Hunter Hanson on third. And again, Keller, who just got the RBI single, is now on first. As this one It'll be fouled off for strike one, as it will now be Hudson John up. So just like that, Lander already on its second pitcher in the ball game. 2 innings in. As Kramer gets set and fire, that will go outside. Baker keeps it in front of him for ball one. It's really getting that onion smell up here on top. Breeze picks up again. The 1-2. That will be a hit by pitch. Bases will load up again here. As Stuckey stands on third, Geller on second. Hudson John on the hit by pitch will stand on first. So this will bring up Cash Stuckey, again, who is the brother of Cutter Stuckey. And again, this is all with 2 outs here. As Kramer's first pitch is going to get by Baker. A run is going to come in, and that will now be 12-2 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard, as the brother of Cash Stuckey, Cutter Stuckey, has crossed home plate. It is now 12-2. 5 runs have come in this inning for Pocatello, as Kramer will get that low inside part of the zone for the count of 1-1. As Hudson John reached on a single and then got struck out swinging, as John has a 2-1 count now. Runners on second and third. Kramer will fire it in. This one going to be driven out to center. Ty Martin will look to track it down and will put it away for out number 3. As 5 runs cross home plate, the Legends trail by 10 runs. As your Fremont Therapy scoreboard shows 12-2. We'll step aside. We'll be back right after this.
If you're looking to get upgrades on your vehicle done with bumpers, grill guards, and bed liners, shop locally. Instead of traveling the extra mile to an out-of-town shop, take it to the premier local shop here in Fremont County. Wyoming 4x4 has over 25 years of experience under the belt. Dan will take your stock truck and give it the perfect accessory makeover tailored to your vision. Stop at Wyoming 4x4 or give Dan a call at 307-857-3175.
Wyoming Catholic College are proud sponsors of student athletes and sports programs across Fremont County, plus are this season's academic spotlight sponsor. Wyoming Catholic College forms students through a rigorous immersion in the primary sources of the classic liberal arts tradition, the grandeur of the mountain wilderness, and the spiritual heritage of the Catholic Church. Grounded in real experience and thoughtful reflection, our graduates love truth, think clearly, and communicate eloquently, engaging with the world as it is. Submit your application online at wyomingcatholic.edu/admissions/apply.
Myers Gambles in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and student athletes all around Fremont County. Gambles has a huge selection of American-made brands for every room in your home. Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Lazy Boy, England, KitchenAid, Whirlpool, Maytag, and more. The crew at Gambles in Lander is ready to help and find exactly what you're looking for. The delivery is always free within 30 miles of the store, which includes Riverton. Turn around shop in town at Myers Gambles in downtown Lander.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, online at county10.com. The Legends trail by 10 runs here as we have a new pitcher in for the Razorbacks. As Paulson in, who was warming up, was C. Baker hit that one on the first pitch. We'll throw it over to first is the Razorbacks, and the shortstop Garrett Keller for out number 1. Just like that, the Legends already have an early out on the board. As we saw a new pitcher coming in for the Legends in Dame Kramer. And Baker has 1 out already just like that. On a ground out 6-3 play, Ty Martin will step up, reach on the fielder's choice, got to second base in inning number 1. As Polson will fire it in. Ty Martin will foul this one off for strike 1. As the count goes 0-1 here. Legends put 2 across in the last inning. Just 2 runs on 3 hits. This one is going to get back, or get behind Keller, as Ty Martin will reach on first. Not sure if that will be reach on an error or not, but either way, the Legends get on base here in this 3rd inning. They need some runs if they want to keep this game going here. As Cody Cunningham will step up, did swing and miss on a full count pitch and a strikeout, so 0-1 today. As Cunningham did go for it, and we'll have a strike 1 pitch right there. Pocatello 12 runs on 7 hits. Lander 2 runs on 3 hits. Early out here, Martin on first. Paulson going to really check Ty Martin on first. Cunningham will foul it off for strike 2. The count now will go 0-2 for Cody Cunningham. Count 0-2. Cunningham will wait. Again, he likes to wave that bat a little bit here as the pitch goes, and Cunningham gets caught looking. Strike 3, and that will put 2 away on the board. So just like that, Legends in a, they only get 4 batters up in this inning, as Coulter Heikkila will return to the plate, as Heikkila did swing and miss on a full pound pitch, as well as Paulson will deliver the first pitch in there for strike 1. As the count will go 0-1 for Heikkila. And now the 0-1, that's going to get by Heikkila for ball 1. Ty Martin will advance to second. And so now Ty Martin in scoring position. If Heikkila can put one into play here. You know it's a hot day when you get the warning on your phone that your phone is hot. We appreciate Darren Anderson as well, keeping us on the air, as Heikkila will have it go foul for strike 2. As the count goes 1-2 for Heikkila with 2 outs here. 1-2 the count now. As Paulson delivers, Heikkila will have to run down the third on a drop strike 3, and that will end the inning, as the Legends have 2 of their batters strike out, 1 of them a ground out, 1 left on. We'll step aside, go to the 3rd inning. It's a 12-run game. We'll step aside. We'll be back right after this on the County 10 Sports Network.
The day you forget it's spring and the motorcyclists are out.
Wow, it's so nice out. How about a picnic or a drive to the lake?
Yeah, sounds fun. Is today the day sharing the road finally hits home? This is Cody Bears with YDOT. If you think it can happen to you, you're just not listening. Watch for motorcyclists. It's the prime time of the year for collisions. And please, buckle up.
Tyler Watson, State Farm agent in Riverton, is a proud supporter of Wolverine Athletics. State Farm wants to ensure you are in good hands from a variety of policies they offer, including home, auto, life, and financial services. Keep it local with Tyler Watson, State Farm agent, today by stopping into 618 East Washington Avenue or calling 856-4118 to discuss insuring all of your needs. Or you can visit insuringriverton.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Give your home a fresh look without remodeling with a brand new paint job. Sutherland's carries all you need, from brushes to trays to drop clouds and more. We have it all. Painting gives the biggest return for the lowest cost of all home improvement projects. There's no limit to your imagination with Valspar or PPG interior paints. Choose from flat, satin, or semi-gloss, tinted to the color of your choice. All at 15% off. Check out these deals and more at Sutherlands.com, helping you build it better.
And we're back from the break here on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, online at county10.com, as we are into the bottom of the 3rd inning. Pocatello has a 10-run advantage over the Lander Legends. 12-2 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Tires Thanks to Bailey Tire and Auto for sponsoring today's broadcast of Legends Baseball. Bailey Tire and Auto in Riverton, Lander has a huge selection of every kind of tire you can think of. Check them out and stick around for the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show as Dane Kramer still on the mound. We'll have that first pitch hit out into center as Ty Martin will put out number 1 away. We didn't even get to tell you who was up to bat. It was going to be Gavin Flynn. As on the first pitch, we'll fly it out to Ty Martin for out number 1 here. As it will be Nick Arata, the catcher, who got hit by the pitch. And again, he's got to been subbed out by Glee. As Kramer will fire a first pitch in there for ball 1 against Arata. Yeah, we'll have game 2 as well here before Legends season comes to a close in the regular season, as that's a bouncer to Hunter Keene. He'll try to throw it over to Cody Cunningham, and we'll get it for out number 2. As just like that, the Legends have put themselves in a scenario where Pocatello might go 3 up, 3 down here, but gotta have the defense going for you. As Taylor Stringfellow up to bat so far today has a walk and a reach on air. As Baker's first pitch is going to be hit out into the left. Whelan will track it down. 3 up, 3 down as Pocatello goes, and Legends hold Pocatello to a 10-run advantage. We'll step aside just like that. Go to the top of the 4th. We'll be back right after this from a word of our sponsors.
Our community supports the LVHS Tigers, and Altitude Interiors on Main Street is no exception. Altitude Interiors is Lander's expert in flooring, window coverings, cabinets, and more. The inside of your home is like a team jersey. Every so often, you just need a redesign. The team at Altitude has the best playbook in town and can help you with your projects from start to finish. And they'll make sure you get the look and feel of your dreams. Altitude Interiors supports Tiger Athletics, and they're here for you too at 333 Main Street in Lander.
At Central Wyoming College, your future starts here. Join CWC's automotive program and turn your passion for cars into one of the most in-demand technical careers. From classic cars to ones that park themselves, CWC's expert automotive instructors combine state-of-the-art technology, small class sizes, and one-on-one attention to help you earn your certification in automotive service excellence. Apply now for several scholarships available only to our automotive students. Make your way at Central and join the new generation of automotive technicians.
Tires, tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud
Legends force Pocatello to go 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top of the 4th as the Legends trail by 10 runs. Right now, your Fremont Therapy scoreboard shows 12-2 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Right now, due up in this inning for the Lander Legends will be the 6, 7, 8 hitters due up. Hunter Keene, Justin Wheeler, Jacob Bush, all due up here in this inning. And that actually will be Dane Kramer for Bush as he came in for him. Paulson still on the mound. Legends had no runs come across in the 3rd as the first pitch is going to be low and outside for ball 1. Hunter Keene reached on a full count walk as Arata will go to the mound after the first pitch and talk with Paulson. Again, we are live in Pocatello. 1 o'clock hour, KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, Lander, Wyoming. Hunter Keene lets the next pitch go by for strike 1 as we are live in Pocatello for the final regular season games for the Lander Legends. And as soon as I bring out the umbrella to get some shade on some of our tech, the breeze decides to pick up here as Hunter Keene now has a 1-2 pitch coming. Paulson will get set and fired away. Keene has to go now. Didn't think he'd win all the way as the throw down to first is in time. That's a drop strike 3. And that puts one away on the board. One away on the outside, at least for the Legends. As it will brings up Justin Whelan now. Justin Whelan is a RBI triple. A big hit that got out into right field. And now Justin Whelan going to try to pull it off here again. As Bolson will get set, fired away. Whelan will swing and can't connect for strike one. As again, it will be Dane Kramer, not Jacob Bush, up to bat next. Bolson delivers. Whelan goes again for strike two. Both of them in the zone. I don't blame Whelan for going after either one. Oh, to the count here. Paulson fires it as that will get low for ball one as Whelan now has a 1-2 count. Same count Hunter Keene just saw moments ago on the drop strike three. Olsen will fire it, and it'll be outside and low again for ball two. Two into the count now. Whelan let it go by again, and he's worked himself from an 0-2 to a full count now. As Paulson's going to take a moment and take a little stroll around the mound, and we'll get back on here. Olsen fires, Whelan, foul it off, and that's another good hit. Just that one not in play. And we stay full count here. 3 to the count. So we'll step in. Paulson gets the sign, fires it in, and Whelan will hit it. Paulson has it bounce off his glove as Paulson will underhand it to Justin, or to the first baseman for Pocatello, and Stringfellow for out number 2, and that all happens because of the block right there from Paulson. So just like that, now Landers in a scenario where they might go 3 up, 3 down. This one just in the 4th inning. About an hour and 15 minutes into this ball game. So far, the pace has kind of picked up after that long first inning as Kramer has that first pitch go by for ball one. 1-0 the count for Kramer. Dane Kramer. As the pitch comes in, swung on and missed for strike one. As the count now goes 1-1 now. Kramer again. Away. Paulson taking his time here on this next pitch. Fires it in. This one going to be right up the middle into center field as Kramer will get on. Courtesy of the single. That avoids the 3 up, 3 down inning for the later Legends. And now I'll bring up the number 9 hitter in William Olin, who grounded out in his first at-bat. Now we might have a new pitcher warming up for Pocatello. Tells you maybe how many pitchers are available in this one. As 2 outs and 1 on as Dane Kramer as Olin will swing on the first pitch for strike one. Is now Olin has a 0-1 count. In this at-bat again, grounded out in his last at-bat. As the next pitch is going to be swung on for strike two. Again, Dane Kramer on first. 2 outs on the board. Fremont Therapy scoreboard. As warming up is Gleed for Pocatello. In the bullpen as Olin will hit this one. A little fly out to right. And the play will be made there for out number 3 as Myers puts it away and puts the Legends scoreless in the 4th. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. We'll step aside. We'll be back right after this.
Tires, tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it is for a one-time use or event. That is why they offer tools, equipment, and party supply rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Centers, 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery is proud to be a supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Brown Sugar is a locally owned and operated restaurant located in downtown Riverton. Their passion is coffee and locally sourced foods. Be sure to stop in for dinner service and look for a new menu coming soon. Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery. See them online at brownsugarcoffeeroastery.com or stop in at 203 East Main Street, Riverton.
$12-2 still on your Fremont Therapy scoreboard. No runs have come in since the second inning of play, as the Legends down by 10 runs here. And I thought there was going to be a throwdown to second. Now we're going to get it here in just a moment, as the Lander Legends got 4 batters into that last inning. Only one reached on Dane Kramer's single out to center. And in this inning for the Razorbacks will be the 8-9-1 hitters dude up here. Hunter Hansen, Dawson Miters, and Cutter Stuckey up to bat, as Pocatello will have gotten to their top lineup 3 times now today, and might get into we'll get into the 4th time in a row, or 4th time in this inning, as the first pitch will go high for ball 1. As Hunter hands it up to bat, so far an RBI single, 2 RBI singles, as this one will foul off for strike 1. 1-1 the count now for Hansen. As we gotta wait for a baseball to come back in, as Kramer will get set and immediately fire it in, as that will go low for ball 2. 2-1 the count now. Again, we will have game 2 after this one, as Kramer will fire it in high for ball 3. 3-1 the count now. They're going to have to make some runs up here, as that one will put Pocatello on first at bat, as that'll be Hunter Hansen, who makes his way over to first base here. As Dawson Myers will step up, pop out to Luca Kramer, and then reached in the first inning. As Kramer will step off the mound, as Cody Cunningham hovers over first. And a runner is going to go here. That's going to be a hit by pitch, as 2 are on for Pocatello. So the steal to second results in really nothing, as a hit by pitch would have sent him to second either way. So we go to the top of the order for the 4th time today. Cutter Stuckey is up to bat. Again, Gleed is warming up in the bullpen for Pocatello. 2 on, no outs here, as the first pitch going to be high in there for ball 1 for Cutter Stuckey. Garrett Keller awaits on deck, as the 1-0 pitch fired in. That one going to be low, as that's going to get runners advancing, and Baker elects to don't really go aggressive there on that one, as he let both runners advance, so both in scoring position. As you got Hunter Hansen on third, you got Dawson Myers on second. Stuckey now faces a 2-0 count. Pocatello, as that pitch goes off the mask of Baker, does elect to go home, and the count goes 3-0. 3-0 the count now for Stuckey. Might just let this pitch go by, as that one will get in there for strike one, as Kramer finds the zone now, and Stuckey sees a pitch. Now the 3-1. Kramer fired in, fouled off, strike two, and Kramer's worked himself back into a full count. Two on, no outs here. As the count is full. Kramer fire it in, and that will be ball four, as the bases will load up here. Bases loaded, no outs. This will bring up Garrett Keller, who had 3 singles, 3 RBIs on the day. One of them was a 2-run RBI. Another one was a single RBI single for Garrett Keller. So he's reached on base every at-bat, as we'll let the first pitch go by for ball one. It was actually the first batter Dane Kramer faced when he came in the second inning. As the next pitch in there for ball two. 2-0 the count now for Garrett Keller. As the Razorbacks will have that, as Kramer has that bounce off of his knee and takes a shot, and that will bring in a run. Bases remain loaded. As Kramer really took a shot there on the knee on that grounder, tried to field it, will kind of walk it off. It's now 13-2 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard, as Dawson Myers was able to cross home plate. Or excuse me, not Dawson Myers, Hunter Hansen crosses home plate, as the first pitch is in there for strike one against Hudson John. So right now, Stuckey stands on second. Keller is on first. At third is Dawson Myers. This one's going to be chopped by, get by Hunter Keene. This will bring in another run for Pocatello. Make it 14-2. The Razorbacks just really have taken advantage on nice pitches and locations. They really have swung on anything that's gone in the zone, and it has paid off. 14-2 now, as Stuckey stands on third. Keller is on his way, is at second. And Hudson John had an RBI single just moments ago out into left field. As the first pitch, this one going to be knocked down. Hunter Keene will throw it to Heikkila for one. Trying to get over to Cody Cunningham for out number two, and they got him on the double play. That's a 6-4-3 double play, and that will clear the bases, but third. Nice job there by the Legends. As getting forced out anywhere, Hunter Keene recognized that, got the double plays. This one's going to be hit out into center, and another run comes in. So Pocatello now, scoreboard says 16. I have 14. I'll have to check that now, as Garrett Keller did score. So that will actually make it 15-2. As the bases only have one on now, as this one's going to be hit, gets by Kramer. Hunter Keene going to try to get it over to first, and that bounces out of the glove of Cody Cunningham. And now two are on, as that was Orada who reached on first. That one bounced out of Cody Cunningham's glove. That if Cody Cunningham was able to have that in all the way, he would have got the out and put the inning to a close. As a runner is thought about going and doesn't go, and that will be in there for ball one. I guess Stringfellow was up to bat. Stringfellow flew out in his last at bat, and then let the next pitch go by for strike one. So just to kind of get everything cleared here, two are on. Is this one going to be hit out into center? They're going to send home Flynn as the throw will come in, not in time, as Pocatello has 17 on the board. It is 5 runs across, so we were wrong. The scoreboard was right. So now another single by, I should say, RBI single, as the first pitch in there against Hunter Hansen is in there for ball 1. As the count now 1-0 for Hunter Hansen, and we are still in the 4th inning of play. Next pitch is in there for ball 2. 2-0 the count now. Lander is down by 15 runs here. 17-2 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard as Kramer able to locate that pitch in the inside for strike 1. Is seeing Kramer really like to go inside if he can, as Kramer will go again. That one going to hit the top of the zone for strike 2. Looking to put this 5-run inning to a close here by Pocatello as Kramer fires it in. This one going to be swung on. Kramer will get it tagged third, and that will put this inning to a close as Pocatello has a 15-2 advantage, but I believe that is... No, I lied. It's not a game. We continue. We go to the top of the 5th. We'll be back right after this.
Fremont is a proud supporter of student athletes and athletics all across Fremont County. Ensuring crisp and clear vision is only one part of first-rate eye care. In addition to testing visual activity, the doctors at Eyes on Fremont focus on the comprehensive and long-term health of your eyes and vision. Eyes on Fremont uses the latest technology such as digital imaging to inspect your eyes thoroughly during a comprehensive eye and vision assessment. Stop in at 111 South Broadway, Riverton, or call 856-9000 for an appointment today. Fremont Toyota of Lander is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. When you're looking for a vehicle, whether it's new or used, Fremont Toyota has got you covered with the best inventory across the state of Wyoming. Experience the Fremont Toyota difference. From service to the sale, let the professional staff take care of you and drive off happy knowing you made the right choice. Stop into 103 Fremont Way on the Wild West end of Lander and get your vehicle picked out today. Gales Carpet Floor and Home is happy to support student athletes in sports across Fremont County. Gales Carpet One Floor and Home has been a Fremont County fixture for decades, specializing in flooring, window coverings, and cabinets, as well as the professional certified installation of those products. Stop into Gales Floor and Home today at 220 East Main Street, Riverton, or see them online at galescarpet1riverton.com.
High Country Hearing Center supports patient hearing health care with a superior standard of practice for our Wyoming families, and we are proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. High Country Hearing Centers has been serving Wyoming's hearing health care needs since 1979. High Country Hearing Centers will always provide superior hearing instrument technology and standard of care practices to help you stay connected with family and help you maintain a more active and healthier Wyoming lifestyle. Make an appointment today in Lander at 1460 West Main or in Rock Springs at 514 Broadway.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM 1077 FM, online at county10.com. What could potentially be the final inning here in game number 1 as Luca Kramer is back up to bat. He'll hit this one. That will go right to Stringfellow for out number 1 as he will just tag first. And Lander Legends now have already an early out here as Pocatello has a 17-2 advantage, courtesy of a triple by Justin Whelan. As the count, or first pitch for Brandon Baker is in there for ball 1. So Kramer had a 1-0 pitch. Baker now has a 1-0 pitch. It was Luca Kramer, now Brandon Baker, Ty Marion up on deck as Gleed is in to pitch for Pocatello as he comes in and substitutes Paulson. As the 2-0 count is fired in by Gleed as it catches the outside part of the zone. for strike one. This is the last inning. Just a quick recap. And then we will send it back to the studio. If you're on radio, if you're on the stream, we'll keep this stream going as the next pitch in there for ball three. And Pocatello, 5 runs last inning, extended their lead to 15 as the next pitch fires in for ball 4, and Baker will get on a 5-pitch walk, bringing up Ty Martin. As it will be Ty Martin who has reached on twice. One courtesy of a fielder's choice, one by the error. And we'll try to keep this inning going here. Ty Martin will swing on the first pitch for strike one. Again, some players out for Lander today, including Carter Nosey, Lakota officer Joel Beaver, as Breeze really picks up here. As the next pitch will come in, and that will get the low part of the zone for ball one. I thought the umpire was going to say strike one. Is the 0-1 or the 1-1 pitch about to come in. Martin will see it. Here comes the delivery. That will get in the zone. Strike three, and that was a 1-2 count, and Martin not really liking that call either. So Martin gets caught, and now that's 2 outs for Lander. As Cody Cunningham now is up. Cunningham so far a couple of strikeouts as he'll ground this one. It's fielded and then dropped as the throw over is going to not be in time, and Cody Cunningham will reach on first, which puts Baker on second. And now Coulter Heikala will come up. He is also 0 of 2 today. And he dropped third strike, and strike swing and miss on a full count, and Heikala will try to keep things going here. 2 outs now for the Legends with 2 on. As Glee will fire it in. Stringfellow has that goal between his legs. Baker going to be sent home. Here's the throw, and then Baker's got to get all the way back. Here's the throw, and it's not in time. As somehow Baker is safe after all of that. What a throw by the right fielder from Pocatello, Dawson Myers, to get that way in there in time, as Baker was going to get sent home and then makes his way back as Heikala will get on first. So we got a breeze really coming in here as you have the bases loaded now with up now Hunter Keene, as Glee will deliver. And Keene will foul it off for strike one as Heikala swung on the first pitch of this on that single. As Cunningham on second, Baker is on third. Final regular season games here for Lander. This is 1 of 2 of them. Glee fires it in right down the middle for strike two. 0-2 the count now for Hunter Keene. The base is loaded. Glee will fire it in. This one fouls off. That one will foul it off into the parking lot. Count stays 0-2. Trying to see exactly where that one was going. 0-2 the count. Big thanks to Jared Anderson at radio control as the next pitch is swung on and missed. Strike three, and that should do it here in game one. We'll step aside, get a quick post-game show, and send it back to the studio so we can get ready for game two. We'll be back right after this.
Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care support Fremont County athletics. We are a locally owned, multi-specialty healthcare group that is proud to serve the Lander and Riverton communities. Our goal is to provide convenient quality care for all ages. We offer a wide array of services including family and internal medicine, pediatrics, women's care, and urgent care. Additionally, we have on-site labs, echocardiograms, stress tests, x-ray, and ultrasound in both communities. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care are here for you in Fremont County. Let's stay healthy together.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM, online at county10.com as Pocatello gets the 15-run win over the Lander Legends here in Game 1, 17-2 on your Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Let's take a look at how things started off. Pocatello would score 7 runs in the first inning, holding Lander scoreless. Inning number 2, though, was where Lander would see a big hit, a triple. Our Lander Medical Player of the Game going to Justin Whelan on RBI triple, sending home Hunter Keene. Olin was able to bring home Justin Whelan essentially on a sacrifice infield play. Pocatello, though, would control it out from here on out. Second inning would answer with 5 more runs. The third inning got 3 up, 3 down, and then 5 more runs coming across in the fourth inning as their final 17-2. Game 2 will start in about 15, 20 minutes or so. That will be about right at about 2 o'clock here. So we'll get Game 2 going here, and that will be the final regular season game. So with that, we're going to step aside. We're going to send it over to the studio if you're on the radio side of things. If you're on video, we're going to keep this stream going. So with that, we'll be right back after about, again, 20, 15 minutes. So about right at 2 o'clock. So we'll be back after this.
It's time now for Game 2 of this doubleheader. Back out to the diamond with Wyatt Barichka.
Game 1 final 17-2. This second game going to be a little bit different. Everybody's going to bat in this game for both teams, the Lander Legends and the Pocatello Razorbacks, as it will be Kramer to lead the inning off and lead this game off for a first pitch ball one. As we are going to have to kind of go with you with the Pocatello lineup as we just got it moments ago, as Kramer will swing and miss it for strike one. Is pitching for the Pocatello Razorbacks. Trying to get my roster and get the right numbers here as Kramer let it go by for strike two, as that one looked kind of way outside, but umpire says otherwise. Pitching to start will be Cutter Stuckey. And then the 2-2 count now, as this is it, the final game for the Legends and the final game of the regular season for the Legends in the 2023 season, as the first swing and miss there, or the next pitch there is swung and missed by Luca Kramer for out number one. Again, there is still tournament play next week, but this is it, the final regular season game for the Lander Legends, as Braden Baker will step up now. And we'll see the first pitch, and we'll swing on that one out into right field, as that is going to just be a bloop single by Braden Baker, as he will get on first. Oh, bloop single out into right field, as again, everybody going to bat here. It's going to be Ty Martin up next, Cody Cunningham to follow. So we'll see Olin, Bush, and Hammond and Kramer bat in this game, as Stuckey will let it step off the mound and get back on. So Baker on first, as the next pitch will come in. Ty Martin will foul this one off, but this one might be in play, and nobody will go for it, and Ty Martin will have a 0-1 count. Again, next week, district tournament bracket, we are not sure now, because there's been multiple scenarios that have happened. There was one point where as Ty Martin will actually launch this one out into left center field. It is going to be playable for out number two, as Pocatello now has two outs for the Legends offensively. So the initial was a 17 bracket. Number one seed in the Northwest was going to get a bye. Powell, if that stands, we'll have that bye in round one, as Baker has to get back on first. He'll stay safe. The scenario that came about yesterday was a play-a game between Lander and Rollins on Tuesday, as Cunningham will let the first pitch go by for strike one. So the second scenario, a play-a game between Lander and Rollins. The winner of that one would play the second seed out of the Northwest, which is now Cody, as Cunningham will put this one up into right center field, as it's going to drop. Baker going to make his way over to third, and he's going to be held up at third, with Cody Cunningham getting a single out into right center field, as that puts the runners on the corners now with two outs, with Coulter Heikela up to bat. Yeah, we will go with you guys through the Pocatello rosters. We just got it moments ago. So like I said, both teams going to bat everybody, and just like that, we got Pocatello warming up a pitcher. Must be just kind of a lot of pitchers available, as the next pitch is going to be swung on. Then Stuckey will glove it, and we'll just run it over and underhand it to the first baseman for out number three. As the Lander Legends leave 2-1, we go to the bottom of the first. Just like that, we'll be back right after this on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, and online at county10.com.
Our community supports the LVHS Tigers, and Altitude Interiors on Main Street is no exception. Altitude Interiors is Lander's expert in flooring, window coverings, cabinets, and more. The inside of your home is like a team jersey. Every so often, you just need a redesign. The team at Altitude has the best playbook in town and can help you with your projects from start to finish. And they'll make sure you get the look and feel of your dreams. Altitude Interiors supports Tiger Athletics, and they're here for you too at 333 Main Street in Lander.
At Central Wyoming College, your future starts here. Join CWC's automotive program and turn your passion for cars into one of the most in-demand technical careers. From classic cars to ones that park themselves, CWC's expert automotive instructors combine state-of-the-art technology, small class sizes, and one-on-one attention to help you earn your certification in automotive service excellence. Apply now for several scholarships available only to our automotive students. Make your way at Central and join the new generation of automotive technicians.
Tires, tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it is for a one-time use or event. That is why they offer tools, equipment, and party supply rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Centers, 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery is proud to be a supporter.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM 1077 FM online at county10.com as we are going into the bottom of the first just like that. It'll be Cutter Stuckey followed by Garrett Keller and Hudson John. The lead off the inning is, looks like we're getting more warm-ups here. I wasn't sure why. There we go. Now the balls are getting thrown in, and now the throw down to second will come. Well, give a big thanks to Wind River Internet for helping us provide this stream all season long for you guys. And again, we want to warn you guys because of connectivity issues that we have been experiencing and knocking on wood, something doesn't happen again. We could potentially see some streams cutting in and out, and we want to remind you guys that we will get back on it as soon as possible. I want to give a big thanks to Jared Anderson at Radio Control to keep this stream going on the radio side of things. And I want to give thanks to all of our sponsors. Wow, I had a wisp right there for some reason. Again, it'll be Cutter Stuckey up to bat first, followed by Garrett Keller, Hudson John to lead off the inning. Yeah, Stuckey, the pitcher. Going to see William Olin on the mound as the first pitch will go low and outside for ball one. As Olin will throw it to Brayden Baker. Cody Cunningham at first, got Akala on second. Keene is at the shortstop position, followed by Kramer at third. We'll get the rest of the fielding positions after this next pitch, as that one will get into the high inside corner for strike one. Out in left is Justin Whelan, followed by Ty Martin out in center, and it will be Dane Kramer out in right, as Olin on the 1-1 pitch will deliver it in as it catches the outside corner for strike two. Is nice job there by Brayden Baker to frame it. So Stuckey faces a 1-2 count. Olin on the mound again, as he will fire it in. This one fouls off for, we stay at a 1-2 count, excuse me. So this was kind of more of a let everybody get an opportunity to bat, just kind of game here. Is on the 1-2 pitch. Is one gone. That one's going to drive out into left center field as Stuckey will reach on first for the Razorbacks as they got the 17-2 victory in game number one over the Lander Legends. Lander looking just to get a win here in Pocatello. Razorbacks, since yesterday, have won all their games so far, looking to try to shut the door here on the Legends in their final regular season game. Runner goes. This one's going to be hit out into center field as it will drop down. Ty Martin going to throw it over to third. That one is not going to be in. It's going to get by Kramer, and this will bring in Stuckey. As that might be a single reach to second by Keller. It will be Stuckey, just like that, puts Pocatello up 1-0 over the Lander Legends. It was a 15-run game, but they are going to elect to do the 10 after 5 rule here in Idaho, and we'll get set here. So 1-0, runner on second for the Razorbacks is Keller. Hudson John's on the plate, and he'll let the first pitch hit the dirt for ball one. As Hudson John going to play first base for the Razorbacks here in game number 2. Again, we will be live at districts no matter what the bracket looks like, as the 1-0 pitch goes high for ball 1 or ball 2. I have that call for you guys, and if Lander makes it to state, we'll be there as well, as the 2-0 pitch going to be fired in, and that one going to be driven out into left center field. Ty Mario will run out and get it, and that will put runners on the corners. And so right now it's just good hitting here by Pocatello. That was kind of the same scenario in game number 1. Not many crucial errors by Lander, but just better hitting by Pocatello. And again, this is the better two of the teams statistically wise and record wise that Lander is seeing here this weekend. As the next pitch is going to be swung on, going out into right. This will bring in run number 2 for Pocatello. As advancing to third is John, and he's going to be safe at third. That will be an RBI knockout to right by Gash Stuckey, the brother of Cutter Stuckey. So Pocatello, just like that, has a 2-0 advantage over the Lander Legends, with runners on the corners again, no outs. And so far, Pocatello has seen everybody reach on, with Rickson Stello up to bat. As this first pitch is going to be knocked back for strike 1. Sotelo, I apologize for the mispronunciation there. Oh, 0-1 the count now for Rickson. Runner goes. Baker with the throw down is going to get out into the outfield. This will bring in a run. As Ty Murray going to launch it over to third again. Not in time, and Pocatello has now a 3-0 advantage over the Lander Legends. As Cash Stuckey is out on third now. Hudson John scored after the throwdown got into the outfield. And Stello has a 1-1 count in his at-bat. Only going to take a quick look at third. Gets set now. Fire it in as it goes outside for ball 2. 2-1 the count now. Give a big thanks to Porter's Mountain View Supply, our tailgate sponsor. They got new insoles to supplies and accessories. Check them out on Northfield and Riverton, online at portersmvs.com. As the next pitch was in there for ball 3. So the gap now is 3-1 for Sotelo. Owen fires, goes outside, ball 4. It puts Sotelo on first. And now back to the runners on corners for the Lander Legends. This will bring up the 6th hitter in the lineup in Austin Gleed. So now again, runners on the corners, no outs. Owen will fire it in the dirt. Baker keeps it in front for ball 1. As Pocatello put 7 runs in the first inning. That was their biggest inning in the game, in game number 1. As the 1-0 pitch will go just high for ball 2. Two in the count now. Next pitch in the air in the inside part of the zone for strike 1. As Austin Gleed now has a 2-1 count with runners on the corners, no outs here. Again, Pocatello up 3-0 early on in game number 2 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboards. The next pitch goes low for ball 3. Again, Olin getting the start. Could be seeing him at the district tournament next week. 3-1. Chop foul, and the cap goes full. As you have right now, runner on third, 90 feet away from scoring is Stuckey. Razorbacks, and they're all whites. gray letters and numbers. Lander in their road greens fouled off, and we stay at a full count here. I was talking with the Rebels coach yesterday, and Mark, he said there could be a scenario where the two teams Landers has faced this weekend is this one's going to be popped up in the air. Cody Cunningham looking to track it down, can't find it, and we stay full. So there's a potential scenario where the Rebels and the Razorbacks could be playing in the first round of the district tournament based on their seedings. Their own district tournament. They don't even get to take everybody. It's just the top 6 on each side. And that's how things are rolling. So Olin on the 3-2. Gets set, delivers it to Greaves. That goes outside. Ball 4 as the bases load up here. So kind of a similar start here. Just trying to find the groove, and nothing really panning out right now for Olin. Is just like that, Eric Baker gonna make his way out into the mound, just kind of trying to get Olin to get settled in here. It's Pocatello with the bases loaded, having already a early 3-0 advantage over the Lander Legends, and this is all in the first inning. As Lander, in that first inning, was able to get some on. He was able to actually get 2 on. And that was it there in the first inning, as Braden Baker and Cody Cunningham got left on in inning number 1. Pocatello, again, taking advantage right now with no outs and the bases loaded here. You're seeing also the next batter up in Taylor Stringfellow going over as well. So 2 batters going to talk with Chris Sequel, who is the head coach of the Razorbacks, as Olin will fire in the 3-2. This one is deep. It's going to drop as Ty Martin will field it. 1's going to come in. Here comes 2. And they're going to hold a runner on third as 2 runs come across. It is now 5-0, courtesy of a 2-run RBI double from Austin Gleed. Actually, that might be... No, it is Austin. I apologize. As now I'll bring up Taylor Stringfellow as, again, runners on first and second. I apologize. That is Stringfellow, so I was way off. As Stringfellow is on second, as Paulson will swing and miss for strike 2, as he has a 0-2 count. So we are kind of behind on things. So again, 2 runs have crossed for the Legends. Olin on the 0-2 pitch will fire it in. That one going to be fouled off, and the count stays 0-2. Olin looking for the first out here somehow, some way. Only forced out is at first. As Olin will fire it in, and that will foul off. And we stay at 0-2 on the count, as Paulson again up to bat. Dawson Myers awaits on deck. The 0-2 fired in, goes outside this time is Olin, and the count will go 1-2. And the 2 o'clock hour, KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, Lander, Wyoming. Wyatt Bridgka bringing you the final regular season game before district tournament for the Lander Legends. As Olin fires it in, this one going to get out into the outfield as it goes in on the right side of the third base, and that will bring in 2 runs for the Pocatello Razorbacks. That's another 2-run RBI double. As Kramer was trying to dive for it, couldn't get it, and Paulson's on second. That brought in 2 runs for the Razorbacks, and Pocatello, just like that, in the first inning, matches their same run total, but this time it's with no outs here. As Olin's about to face his 9th batter in the inning, as it's now Dawson Myers. Olin gets set, goes outside for ball 1. Again, Lander with the pitching. How many pitchers are available, or doing what they can here as this one fouls off. Now will be strike one as the count goes 1-1 here. They're coming off of a sweep against the Rebels of Pocatello. Before falling in game one, the Razorbacks got a win where they won 21-1 in one of the games. Is this one going to be driven out sky high out into left field? Justin Wheeler looks to track it down and is able to get so. Kind of puts his left arm out there and is able to put the first out away as the Lander Legends finally recording out to Pocatello. And it leaves the runner on second as Paulson as they are Razorbacks still up 7-0 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard as it's Nick Arata up to bat. As Arata will let the first pitch get hit up into the air. Cody Cunningham looks to track it down and will put out number 2 away. And just like that, 7 runs came across and Lander Legends finally able to produce some outs. They have had 8 batters reach on base in this setting. And now it brings up the number 11 hitter in Flynn. Gavin Flynn let the first pitch go by for ball 1. I believe it's actually 12 batters for the Razorbacks. His next pitch will be in there for strike 1. So 11 batters for Lander, 12 for the Razorbacks. As the score right now 7-0 with a runner on, 2 outs. This one driven out into left field as they are going to hold Polson at third. That's going to be a single by Gavin Flynn. We'll bring up Hunter Hansen up next. The number 12 hitter. So just like that, Olin has faced 12 batters. Is going to face 12 batters now in this inning. And it's just the first inning with Stuckey up the bat up next, and he's the leadoff hitter as Olin will fire it in. Baker going to keep it in front for ball 1. And the Razorbacks are now 25-10 on the season. Lander is 7-22. As Olin will get set, fire it in. That one going to get the low outside or low inside corner for strike 1. Again, 3 single-A teams looking like their season wrapping up today. Rollins and Buffalo taking on each other in Buffalo as the next pitch gets that same location for strike 2. 1-2 on the count now. Solon will get set and fired away. Swung and missed, strike 3, and that will end the inning as 12 batters cross, 7 runs come in with 2 left on. You are tuned in to Lander Legends Baseball live on KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM. Top of the second right after this.
Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery is proud to be a supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Brown Sugar is a locally owned and operated restaurant located in downtown Riverton. Their passion is coffee and locally sourced foods. Be sure to stop in for dinner service and look for a new menu coming soon. Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery. See them online at brownsugarcoffeeroastery.com or stop in at 203 East Main Street, Riverton.
Eyes on Fremont is a proud supporter of student athletes and athletics all across Fremont County. Ensuring crisp and clear vision is only one part of first-rate eye care. In addition to testing visual activity, the doctors at Eyes on Fremont focus on the comprehensive and long-term health of your eyes and vision. Eyes on Fremont uses the latest technology such as digital imaging to inspect your eyes thoroughly during a comprehensive eye and vision assessment. Stop in at 111 South Broadway, Riverton, or call 856-9000 for an appointment today. Fremont Toyota of Lander is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. When you're looking for a vehicle, whether it's new or used, Fremont Toyota has got you covered with the best inventory across the state of Wyoming. Experience the Fremont Toyota difference. From service to the sale, let the professional staff take care of you and drive off happy knowing you made the right choice. Stop into 103 Fremont Way on the Wild West end of Lander and get your vehicle picked out today. Gales Carpet Floor and Home is happy to support student athletes in sports across Fremont County. Gales Carpet One Floor and Home has been a Fremont County fixture for decades, specializing in flooring, window coverings, and cabinets, as well as the professional, certified installation of those products. Stop into Gales Floor and Home today at 220 East Main Street, Riverton, or see them online at galescarpet1riverton.com.
You're tuned to Lander Legends Baseball on County 10's YouTube page.
Seven runs across for the Razorbacks in that first inning as they have a 7-0 advantage over the Lander Legends. As we go to the top of the second, 6, 7, 8 due up here in this inning. Hunter Keene, Justin Whelan, William Olin up to bat for the Lander Legends. Legends left 2 on in the top of the first. Hunter Keene will get set here as we have a new pitcher in Hunter Hansen, as the next pitch will be, or the first pitch in there for ball 1. And I think Pocatello is just going to let everybody pitch here. Whoever can pitch will pitch, as they got another pitcher warming up for the Razorbacks. This next pitch is in there for ball 2. As they got Cash Dookie, who is going to go ahead and warm up here and kind of just let everybody get a chance here in the second game. As there's going to be a throw to first, and looks like Hunter Keene fouled it off, but they're going to say no, and that will be the first out. So I was confused as well. It looked like it fouled from back here, but they say out number 1, just like that for the Legends here in the top of the second. As it will be Justin Whelan who will foul this one off. This one will foul off into the near bullpen. And now the count goes 0-1 for Justin Whelan. One out, nobody on. Whelan has a 0-1 count, as that one's going to be in there for ball 1. And Eric Baker getting the head coaching duties here in today's action. David Thompson not here today in the second game, as the 2-1 pitch is fired in. That one going to get in the zone for strike 2. As, of course, they bring the umbrella out to cool our equipment down, and Mother Nature is telling me to do otherwise. As the 2-2 pitch going to get low for ball 3, and Justin Whelan has a full count. Okay, now keep it going here as the full count pitch goes outside, and Whelan will get on in a full count walk. Give a big thanks to Bailey Tire and Auto. They employ over 130 Fremont County residents. They're always looking for career-minded individuals. Check them out at gowithbailey.com and stick around for the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show, as Olin's first pitch is going to be outside ball 1. So it could be a scenario we see Pocatello just have a different pitcher in every inning, as the next pitch is going to be in there for ball 2, as Olin thought about going and did it, and now the 2-0 pitch comes. As Hansen delivers, going to go outside for ball 3. 3-0 the count. A chance to put 2 on here. The 3-0 pitch fired in. Not going to be low as it catches the bottom part of the zone for strike 1, as Olin now sees the pitch. Now the 3-2 swung on and missed for strike 2. Again, pal, the Northwest Legion A champion swept Cody yesterday, as Olin will hit this one off. Here's a chance for 2. There's 1, and there's 2, and that does it. A 3-up, 3-down inning, as that was a 6-4-3 double play. We'll step aside, go to the bottom of the second right after this.
Hearing Center supports patient hearing health care with a superior standard of practice for our Wyoming families, and we are proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. High Country Hearing Centers has been serving Wyoming's hearing health care needs since 1979. High Country Hearing Centers will always provide superior hearing instrument technology and standard of care practices to help you stay connected with family and help you maintain a more active and healthier Wyoming lifestyle. Make an appointment today in Lander at 1460 West Main or in Rock Springs at 514 Broadway.
Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care support Fremont County athletics. We are a locally owned, multi-specialty healthcare group that is proud to serve the Lander and Riverton communities. Our goal is to provide convenient quality care for all ages. We offer a wide array of services including family and internal medicine, pediatrics, women's care, and urgent care. Additionally, we have on-site labs, echocardiograms, stress tests, x-ray, and ultrasound in both communities. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care are here for you in Fremont County. Let's stay healthy together.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Northside Auto Body Shop.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, online at county10.com as we are going into the bottom of the second. 7-0 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. We go to the top of the order as it will be Cutter Stuckey up to bat, followed by Garrett Keller, Hudson John to lead off the inning as finally starting to see a little bit of shade enter our area. Again, it is a hot day here in Pocatello, Idaho. Right now at 88 degrees as Stuckey reached in his first at bat. Is Olin still on the mound? He'll deliver the first pitch in there for ball one. Again, Pocatello has had already 2 pitchers in the game so far. They might just have their third in the next inning as Olin fires it in. That one gonna catch the inside corner for strike one as the count goes to 1-1 now. And we moved a little bit over, so the camera angle a little bit different here in game 2, or game 1. And 2 is the next pitch going to be fired. Drove out into right field as it's going to get over Dane Kramer. Stuckey get around second. He's going to make his way to third. That one keeps rolling, and he's going to stay safe on a triple out into right. As Dane Kramer got a little ahead of it, and that puts Pocatello with a runner just like that in the third as Pocatello starts this inning off. It's kind of how they started the first inning. A hit, and now they got another 1-1 today, or in game 2, in Garrett Keller, who singled in his first at-bat. He'll drive this one out into center field as Ty Martin's going to call. Here's the run down as the throw not going to be in time, and that will be a sacrifice fly out into center, and Pocatello has a 8-0 advantage on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Yeah, Stuckey scored on the tag. Yeah, was able to score at home. That triple now pays off big as Pocatello has an early out, but they got one across the board as the next pitch by Olin into Hudson John's going to be in there for leave ball one. Yep. As the throwback gets past Olin. 1-1 the count now. Or 1-0 the count, I apologize. As this one going to be fouled off for strike one. Now it's 1-1. Kind of spoke that one into existence a little bit. As the Riverton Raiders fall to the Powell JV 14-1 in their final home games of this season. Raiders will, before that one's going to get over Dane Kravers. That was driven out to right. as Hudson John will make his way to second. The ball gets all the way to the fence. He advances to third as Heikela unable to field it, and they're going to send home Hudson John, as that is going to be an inside the park home run, and that will make it now 9-0 in an inside the park home run, as Pocatello twice now has gone to right where Dane Kramer is at, and a couple of them just getting over Dane Kramer on this one, and Pocatello's got 2 in this inning with only 1 out on the board. An inside the park home run by Hudson John. As this will bring up Cash Dookie as he'll drive this one out into right, as this one's going to get past Kramer's. That took the hop, as Dookie's now going to advance to second. Ty Martin will field it. Dookie going to make his way over to third as Keene will throw it. That's going to get passed by Kramer, and Dookie's going to hold on third. And Pocatello just running it up right now on Lander, as all 3 of the hits have gone out into right field except for the fly out, sacrifice fly out into center. As now this will bring up Rickson Sotelo. And Olin will deliver a first pitch. It hits the top of the zone for strike 1. 9-0 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. As the 0-1 pitch gets fired in. This one going to be hit right to Heikela as he'll glove it, and that will send it over to Cody Cunningham for out number 2. That clears the bases because that brings in a run, as it's now 10-0 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. As Dookie scores, and Sotelo grounds it out, and that puts 2 away in a 10-0 game already in the second inning, as Austin is up to bat. Austin Gleed sees the first pitch go by for ball 1. Olin delivers the next pitch, swung on and missed for strike 1, as it's just like that, 10-0 in favor of Pocatello. As the 1-1 pitch driven out gets bounced off the ankle of Heikela. And Heikela kind of wobbling it off for a minute, and that will put another runner for Pocatello on, as Austin Glee reaches on first. We'll see if that will be ruled an infield single. That bounced off Heikela. Now the left-hander Taylor Stringfellow up to bat, and he'll let the first pitch go by as it catches the outside part of the zone for strike 1. Count 0-1 for Stringfellow, as he's rocking a pink bat here. Owen fires in, swung on and missed for strike 2. As it's 0-2, a chance to get out of this inning already 3 runs across, as Pocatello has already have their 7th batter up in this inning. As Olin fires it in, that one goes low for ball 1. One and 2 now the count for Stringfellow, as Olin will get set, winds up, fires it in, runner goes. This one foul off third base side, and will stay 1-2 on the count. Give a big thanks to Wyoming Catholic College, as they were the sponsor of the academic spotlight in the 2022-23 high school year. As another goes, Baker with the throwdown. Going to get to Hunter Keene, but not in time. And Gleed is on second, courtesy of the steal. And all with 2 outs. The count 2-2 now, as that throwdown pitch was ball 2. Oh, it gets set, fire away. This one going to be put up sky high in the air. Heikela and Martin going to go for it. Martin now going to track it down, and it's going to drop. And Austin Glee gets the third string fellow reach on first, as looked like Heikela was letting Martin make the play, and Martin had a sprint after that and couldn't get there in time. And now Eric Baker is going to come out and have a chat with the infield, as Pocatello is just running it up right now on Lander. They have just taken control of this game and really have not really have stepped on the brakes here. Just all pedaled through and Pocatello's got runners on the corners. This is all with 2 outs as well. Started out with an early out with a sacrifice fly after a triple by Stuckey. Hudson John would get a inside the park home run, and then Cash Stuckey, the brother of Cutter, would get another triple. So both Stuckey brothers getting a triple here in this setting, as it's the number 8 hitter due up here in Daxton Polson. As Polson had an RBI double, 2-run RBI double. Owen's first pitch going to hit the dirt for ball 1. As the count goes 1-0. 1-0. Going to be sent out into left center field. Ty Martin tracks it down, and the speed pays off as he gets there in time for out number 3. Pocatello, though, brings in 3 more runs as they leave 2 on. We'll go to the top of the 3rd as we are going to see for the Legends due up here the 9, 10, 11 hitters right after this on KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM.
Creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Northside Auto Body Shop in Lander is proud to support sports and student athletes for the 22-23 season. Northside Auto Body is a staple in the Lander community and is primarily engaged in automotive body, paint, and interior repair. Lander community and is primarily engaged in automotive body, paint, and interior repair and maintenance. If you hit a deer or have a vehicle accident, Northside will get your repairs handled and accept all forms of insurance. Javi and the crew got you covered at Northside Auto Body Shop, 323 North 2nd Street, Lander. Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
Porter's Supply Company in Riverton is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes here in Fremont County. Start your game day off right with the Porter's pregame show and get ready for action. Porter's has everything you need to heat your home this winter with the best selection of wood, gas, or pellet stoves. Good luck to all Fremont County teams from Porter's Supply Company. See Porter's Supply on North Federal in Riverton and online at portersmvs.com.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best. Like you.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM, online at county10.com, as we are going to the 9, 10, 11 hitters due up here in this inning for the Lander Legends into the top of the 3rd, as it will be Jay Salmon to lead off the inning as the first pitch comes in, as it will be Cash Stuckey to pitch here for the Rebels, as Hammond will swing and miss for strike 1, as we're going to have an early meeting to the mound. As Pocatello has just really let everybody go pitching. They already have 3 pitchers in the game so far, and Hammond faces a early 1-0 count. And Stuckey delivers, goes outside for ball 1. Pocatello brought 3 across in that last inning. One of them highlighted by an inside the park home run as Jace Hammond will have this glove to the first baseman. He'll tag first as Hammond was trying to slide. Couldn't get there in time for out number 1. As Lander has started all 3 innings with an early out here. Just for a second, I noticed Pocatello and Lander had no hits each, but right now they're not counting outs. But Lander not in a no-hit scenario as Jacob Bush up the bat lets the first pitch go by as that curveball gets in for strike 1. We'll have the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show after Game 2. Every kind of selection of tire you can think of. Make sure you stick around for the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show as Bush swings and misses for strike 2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one gets to the top bar of the zone, 4-1. Also want to thank Gambles as they have truckloads of furniture waiting for you. Delivery is always free within 30 miles of the store. That includes Riverton. As Bush swing and miss, strike 3. As that puts 2 away here in a potential another 3-up, 3-down scenario. As Dane Kramer will come up to bat. First at bat for Kramer here. Dane Kramer in Game 2. And Stuckey will fire the first pitch and we'll get it in there for ball 1. Pocatello not having anybody warm up in that last at bat inning as the next pitch in there is a swung and miss for strike 1. So again, they have had a pitcher in every inning so far. The 1-1 pitch is going to be swung on foul for strike 2. 1-2 the count now. Is on deck is Luca Kramer. This one will foul off for a 1-2 count. Only 2 hits so far for Lander in the game, both in the first inning. Cody Cunningham on a single, Ty Martin on a single. That one will go inside for a 2-2 count now. Two and 2 as Kramer gets caught, and that will be strike 3 as that is another 3-up, 3-down inning. We'll go to the top or the bottom of the third right after this on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM.
River Internet is proud to deliver quality, high-speed internet to businesses and residents across Fremont County. Wind River Internet is the sponsor for the County 10 live stream and sports in our community. Enjoy high-definition broadcasts. Brought to you by Wind River Internet. They also provide reliable phone services that can help you stay in touch with the important people in your life. Experience greater connection today. To get a quote and start enjoying fast, reliable services, call 307-857-2004. That's 857-2004. Or windriverinternet.com.
If you're looking to get upgrades on your vehicle done with bumpers, grill guards, and bedliners, shop locally. Instead of traveling the extra mile to an out-of-town shop, take it to the premier local shop here in Fremont County. Wyoming 4x4 has over 25 years of experience under the belt. Dan will take your stock truck and give it the perfect accessory makeover tailored to your vision. Stop at Wyoming 4x4 or give Dan a call at 307-857-3175.
Wyoming Catholic.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM, online at county10.com as we are going to the bottom of the third inning. We have a new pitcher in. That is Braden Baker, the catcher, and Jace Hammond will be the catcher for the Lander Legends. Jacob Bush is now playing first base. Trying to look at all the other changes. That looks to be the only changes here in this one is... Again, Jace Hammond going to get a chance behind the plate. Baker going to get on the mound here. As the score right now stands 10-0. Pocatello has scored in every inning. 7 in the first, 3 in the second. As we're going to wait for the throw down to first. It should be on this warm-up pitch as Hammond will throw that one down. And we will get underway here as Pocatello will see 9, 10, 11 as Dawson Myers will step up for the Razorbacks. Braden Baker comes in. William Olin comes out of the game. Faced 20 batters in 2 innings. As Baker will deliver the first pitch. That one goes fast but low for ball 1. 1-0 the count for Dawson Myers. As Baker gets set, fire away. This one going to be put up way up in the air. Braden Baker will drop it for a runner on, as Baker was right underneath of it, couldn't corral it in, and he gets on is Dawson Myers. And Pocatello again starts with a runner on in this inning. As it will bring up Nick Orada. Orada popped up in the last inning to Cody Cunningham, as this is going to get by him, and that's a live ball hand. I don't think was sure that was out of play, and that will put Myers just like that on second. As time is called, the baseball on the field, and just trying to get that all situated and fixed here. Count is 1-0 for Orada. Baker going to check second, fire it in, fouled off for strike 1. It's a hot day here, to be exact, 88 degrees, hotter about or more hotter than yesterday, as Baker's going to fire that one in. Hammond's going to have to go get it. That will put Myers on third, and Orada has a 2-1 count. Just like that, Pocatello has a runner 90 feet away, as Baker will have to reset here. And Pocatello keeping their game going, where they scored a run in each inning. They have scored in all but 1 inning today. Braden Baker gets set, fires the 2-1. That goes inside for ball 3. 3-1 now the count. As more fans start to come in, Baker fires it in. This one going to be fouled for strike 2, and Baker now has a payoff pitch coming. Question is can Baker put it in there and pull off an out here with the runner on? Full count pitch, payoff pitch coming for Braden Baker. Can he put it in there for the first out? This one going to be hit out into center field. Ty Martin gets it. Here comes the throw, and it's not going to be in time. And that will be essentially just a sacrifice fly out into center, as Orada hits it out into center. That brought home Myers. And Pocatello's got a run in this inning. They lead now 11-0 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Baker will now see Flynn up, Gavin Flynn, as Flynn fouls it off for strike 1. Long road trip back, and then they will have to go to Cali. I got either Tuesday or Wednesday as Landers. This one going to be put up in the air. Baker is right there for it. This time is able to make the catch for out number 2. And I say either Tuesday or Wednesday because of a potential play-in game between Lander and Rollins. And that would take place in Cali, Wyoming, where Lovell is the host team of the tournament. So this is 2 outs now for Lander. Again, one's already crossed home plate, as we are at the number 12 hitter in Hunter Hansen, as the first pitch is in there for ball 1. Baker the 1-0 fires it in. That one going to hit Hansen, and Hansen will make his way over to first base. And we go to the top of the order in Cutter Stuckey. And Jacob Bush on first, so now wait for potential pickoff attempt coming as Bush is going to hang out on first, lead off by Hansen, who got hit by the pitch moments ago, as Baker will step off the mound. Baker checks first, fires it in, swung on and missed for strike one. 0-1 the count. Again, if after this one going to be popped up in the air. Kramer's running for it, trying to make a play, and can't do so. Had the idea that was in play, but it will be strike two on the foul. And we'll reset here. So again, if the playing game happens, if Lander wins, they would play Cody either way. Whoever wins between Lander and Rollins would have to play Cody in the first round. Baker will get set here on the 0-2 pitch, fired in. This one going to be driven out into center. Ty Martin is going to track it down and put it away for out number 3 as Pocatello does bring in one. They leave one on, though. We go to the 4th inning where it's 11-1 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Back right after this.
Catholic College are proud sponsors of student athletes and sports programs across Fremont County, plus are this season's academic spotlight sponsor. Wyoming Catholic College forms students through a rigorous immersion in the primary sources of the classic liberal arts tradition, the grandeur of the mountain wilderness, and the spiritual heritage of the Catholic Church. Grounded in real experience and thoughtful reflection, our graduates love truth, think clearly, and communicate eloquently, engaging with the world as it is. Submit your application online at wyomingcatholic.edu/admissions/apply.
Myers Gambles in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and student athletes all around Fremont County. Gambles has a huge selection of American-made brands for every room in your home. Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Lazy Boy, England, KitchenAid, Whirlpool, Maytag, and more. The crew at Gambles in Lander is ready to help and find exactly what you're looking for. The delivery is always free within 30 miles of the store, which includes Riverton. Turn around shop in town at Myers Gambles in downtown Lander.
Pocatello scores one in the bottom of the 3rd as we go to the top of the 4th. Lander down 11-0 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. As we are getting set here, is it will still be Cash Stuckey to pitch. This is the first time we have seen a pitcher go another inning, as Pocatello, as soon as I say that, has another pitcher going to go out and warm up. As the top of the order comes for the Legends, as Luca Kramer let the first pitch go by for strike one. Just the 2nd time now Kramer's been up to bat, as he's the leadoff hitter, will swing and miss for strike 2. As the count now goes 0-2 for Kramer. Stuckey on the 0-2, fires it in. Kramer will hit this one. They'll get to the shortstop, will field it, throw it over to first, and they'll say he got Kramer out at first for out number 1. As again, Lander leads off the inning with an out. Second time has been a ground out. It now brings up Braden Baker, who had a single to lead off, or single in his first at-bat. As Stuckey will fire the first pitch. Baker will swing on this one. That will foul off for strike 1. Oh, 1 count for Baker. As Baker awaits, sees this pitch. This one will going to be hit out into right. And it's going to be tracked down for out number 2. is making the play out and right is, it will be Hunter Hansen. So fly out to right, and that will make it now 2 outs and another potential 3 up, 3 down inning as Martin's first pitch is going to be delivered in there for ball 1. Want to know the count goes 2-0 now for Ty Martin, who flew out to center field. And his first at bat as the next pitch fires in. Ty Martin will hit this one out of play as it will go into the stands. It almost gets a fan there as they weren't paying attention. And that will be strike 1. In the 3 o'clock hour, KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM as Ty Martin fouls it off for strike 2. Lander Legends in their final regular season game here in Pocatello have dropped 3 here in Pocatello yesterday and today, looking to at least get 1, but they trail by 11 runs here in game 2 of this doubleheader as Ty Martin has gotten himself into a full count. It's Ty Martin on the full count. 2 outs, nobody on as Martin will go for it. Strike 3. So he will swing and miss, and that will put it close to the top of the 4th. We will go into the top or the bottom of the 4th right after this.
Is today the day you forget it's spring and the motorcyclists are out?
Wow, it's so nice out. How about a picnic or a drive to the lake?
Yeah, sounds fun.
Is today the day sharing the road finally hits home? This is Cody Beers with YDOT. If you think it can happen to you, you're just not listening. Watch for motorcyclists. It's the prime time of the year for collisions. And please, buckle up.
Tyler Watson State Farm agent in Riverton is a proud supporter of Wolverine Athletics. State Farm wants to ensure you are in good hands from a variety of policies they offer, including home, auto, life, and financial services. Keep it local with Tyler Watson State Farm agent today by stopping into 618 East Washington Avenue or calling 856-4118 to discuss insuring all of your needs. Or you can visit insuringriverton.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Give your home a fresh look without remodeling with a brand new paint job. Sutherland's carries all you need, from brushes to trays to drop clouds and more. We have it all. Painting gives the biggest return for the lowest cost of all home improvement projects. There's no limit to your imagination with Valspar or PPG interior paints. Choose from flat, satin, or semi-gloss, tinted to the color of your choice. All at 15% off. Check out these deals and more at Sutherlands.com, helping you build it better.
And we're back here on KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM, online at county10.com as we are into the bottom of the 4th inning. Pocatello scored 1 in the last inning and have right now an 11 nothing advantage over the Lander Legends as this inning will start off. Get the right person on here with Garrett Keller. As Keller will let the first pitch go by for ball 1. 1-0 count is going to be popped up into the air. Ty Martin going to track it down and put the first out away. And Ty Martin making a few plays out in center field right now as the Legends have 1 out to Pocatello. This will now bring up Hudson John, who had the inside the park home run for Pocatello. As Baker fires in the first pitch, as that one's going to be outside, ball 1. The 0-1 could be driven out there, almost gets Baker, and that will go out into center field for a base hit. As Hudson John's able to get on. And now runner's going to go to second is John, and That was just because Hammond wasn't recognizing the runner going to second. Now Pocatello's got a runner in scoring position with Cash Dookie up to bat. Pitch gets by Hammond, and that will put Pocatello now with a runner on third. Just like that, one hit out into center has brought Pocatello into a runner in scoring position, and that will drop as Cycla's got to get the throw to Bush, and they're going to say it wasn't in time. And just like that, Pocatello with run number 12 scores. Courtesy of an RBI infield single by Cash Dookie. Cyclo was trying to get the throw over there in time, and they say no. And this one going to get out into right. And Dookie will hold on second. That was Pocatello who reaches on first. This is a tough one here for Lander. This was the kind of the better of the two teams from Idaho, even though both the two teams are not a tough one, as Graber will grab it foul against Austin Gleed for strike one. The 0-1 for Gleed. We await the next pitch. Baker will check second, fire it in, and this one will foul for strike two. But yeah, this has been a tough one for Lander. Not really able to produce any offense. Some big hits by Pocatello put him in a good scenario for Pocatello as Baker tries to deliver the off speed. It looked like a curveball in there, but it will be 1-2 on the count. Stringfellow on deck as this is going to get by Hammond. Is going to take the mask off, and Pocatello electing not to go as this throw gets over Baker. But again, Pocatello looks like they're going to hold things right now as run roll is in effect if we going into the fifth. As Baker gets set, fires it, swung on and fouled off, but it's going to be out. As not sure where fouled off, but I'll make it 2 outs though. So that looked like it fouled off, but either way, umpire says out, and that will be out number 2 as Stringfellow is up to bat, who has gotten a double and a single in this game. Baker's first pitch is going to have it driven out into right. This one is going to drop. That one's going to get to defense again. Here comes one for Pocatello. They're going to send the other runner in, and that will bring in 2 runs in 2-run RBI double from Stringfellow. Makes it now 14-0. As again, Pocatello is kind of putting it on right now. And it brings up Daxton Olsen up. Baker's first pitch fouled off for strike 1. Gotta thank the Nets for baseball, helping us stay protected here. Again, we are outside the press box here in a hot day here in Pocatello, Idaho. The 0-1 pitch fired in. That one's going to get by Hammond, and they're going to hold Stringfellow on second base as the count goes 1-1. So we haven't seen Hammond, at least at the senior level, behind the plate, and so he's getting some chances as the next pitch goes inside for ball 2. Count 2-1 now. Baker will fire it in as that one catches the inside high corner for strike 2. 14-0 now. Pocatello ahead. They put 3 runs in this inning as this one is going to be hit to Heikala. He'll make the throw in time for out number 3. 3 runs come across. Lander needing some runs to keep this game going. We go to the top of the 5th back after this.
Our community supports the LVHS Tigers, and Altitude Interiors on Main Street is no exception. Altitude Interiors is Lander's expert in flooring, window coverings, cabinets, and more. The inside of your home is like a team jersey. Every so often, you just need a redesign. The team at Altitude has the best playbook in town and can help you with your projects from start to finish. And they'll make sure you get the look and feel of your dreams. Altitude Interiors supports Tiger Athletics, and they're here for you too at 333 Main Street in Lander.
At Central Wyoming College, your future starts here. Join CWC's automotive program and turn your passion for cars into one of the most in-demand technical careers. From classic cars to ones that park themselves, CWC's expert automotive instructors combine state-of-the-art technology, small class sizes, and one-on-one attention to help you earn your certification in automotive service excellence. Apply now for several scholarships available only to our automotive students. Make your way at Central and join the new generation of automotive technicians.
Tires, tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a
And we're back here at KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, streaming online on County 10's YouTube, Facebook, as well as our website, county10.com, as we are in Pocatello, Idaho, for the Lander Legends regular season finale, as they are taking on the Razorbacks of Pocatello. It will be Cody Cunningham, Coulter Heikala, and Hunter Keene to lead off the inning for the Legends, as we are in the 5th inning of play. 14-0 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard, as I believe Legends are going to need some runs, as Cody Cunningham will swing on the first pitch for strike 1. As Cunningham came out of the fielding positions, at least, as he was playing first, his next pitch is going to be in there for ball 1, as the count evens up at 1-1. One and one the count now, as the next pitch is fired in, as that goes outside for ball 2, as we have a new pitcher on the mound, and Gavin Flynn. So the only pitcher to go 2 innings so far, or multiple innings, has been Cash Duco. As the 2-1 pitch comes in, as it gets the low outside corner for strike 2. 2-2 the count now. Set again. Fired in, swung on. It's going to be a drop strike 3, as the throw is going to not get there in time, as Cody Cunningham will reach on a drop third strike, and Cunningham is on a board. That's the first time today that Landers has not started any off with an out. As a courtesy of a drop strike 3, Cunningham is able to reach on first. As Coulter Heikala will come up now. Heikala with his one at-bat, just an 0-1 today with a ground out, is the first pitch. Going to be swung on. Stuco going to try to have turn 2 there as it gets by Heikala, as Heikala is going to come back to first. He didn't go for 2, and that will be an out on the fielder's choice. As Cunningham is out on second. Puts it out on for the Legends. Again, we are in the 3 o'clock hour, about 3:19 here in Pocatello. As there's a pickoff attempt, and Heikala holds on first, as Flynn didn't even throw the ball over to first. So Hunter Keene is up now. Grounded out in his first at bat as the first pitch catches the outside part of the zone for strike one. Cycler now has to get back as the throw is made. Tag applied, but nothing going as Heikela was already safe. 0-1 the count. Cycler with the lead off. Hunter Keene will swing for strike two. 0-2 the count now. As the Legends right now currently trailing in this one. As the next pitch is in there low for ball one. We're going to give a big shout out to Lander Medical Clinic, who's been our player of the game sponsor this season. Make sure you make your appointment with Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care, and let's stay healthy together. As the pitch is in there, got caught looking, strike three as Hunter Keene walk to the dugout, and doesn't appear to be a fan of that call. Your scoreboard tonight brought to you by Fremont Therapy. They're a proud supporter of Fremont County Athletics. They wish all the teams the best of luck this season as Justin Whelan will hit this over, and there's the throw to first for out number 3, as that should do it here for the Pocatello Razorbacks and the Lander Legends. So we'll step aside. We'll get you your post-game show brought to you by Bailey Tire and Auto right after a word from our sponsors.
Tires, tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it is for a one-time use or event. That is why they offer tools, equipment, and party supply rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Centers, 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery is proud to be a supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Brown Sugar is a locally owned and operated restaurant located in downtown Riverton. Their passion is coffee and locally sourced foods. Be sure to stop in for dinner service and look for a new menu coming soon. Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery. See them online. Their passion is coffee and locally sourced foods. Be sure to stop in for dinner service and look for a new menu coming soon. Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery. See them online at brownsugarcoffeeroastery.com or stop in at 203 East Main Street, Riverton.
Eyes on
Well, hopefully you can hear us here. Unfortunately, some audio issues came about, and we are going to make this pretty quick here, as again, we had some audio technical difficulties that arose, as the final here is 14-0 in favor of the Pocatello Razorbacks. The Lander Legends really couldn't get anything going today, as you're seeing a moment there with Luca Kramer talking with some of the players and kind of meeting them, is getting some exchange of phone numbers. Again, Pocatello ran away with this game already in the first inning as they scored 7 runs. They scored 3 in the second, 1 in the third, and 3 in the fourth. Lander was scoreless, as they did get a couple of hits though, so there was it wasn't a no-hitter delivered by Lander in the contest. As your Lander Medical player of the game, this is a tough one, but Jay Salmon having to step up into behind the play, as we haven't seen him play
the catcher position, but got some opportunities to get behind home plate today. But the Lander Legends season concludes, regular season concludes with an overall record of 7-23. They are going to be either on Tuesday or Wednesday, though. They will be in Cali for the first games of the Legion A North in the Legion A West District Tournament, where they will either take on Rollins in the first round and they play a game on Tuesday, or they will take on the, I believe, Green River Knights in the first round of the Legion A Northwest Tournament. So once we know, we will provide it at county10.com. But this has been a presentation of Lander Legends Baseball. We will be back at it. As soon as we know what is happening, we will let you guys know. This has been a presentation of Lander Legends Baseball live on County 10. And big thanks to Jared Anderson at Radio Control. No, you're good. No, you're good.